Hey, what is up, GOAT World? It is me, your boy JDZ, and I'm back at you again with another GOAT format dueling stream. Sorry about all the mess ups that you're going to happen. I just changed my area around. I got a new GOAT format dueling studio out here, so I'm trying to get it together. It's still in flux, so it's going to be one of those kind of productions. But this kind of came up last minute, and I wanted to see if we could get this thing together and showcase it out to the GOAT world. Today we got another GOAT showcase, a dueling showcase. Two duelists decided to say, hey, let's put our dueling merits to the test and let's see if we can win some GOAT format dueling bucks. The prize today will be $2,000. It will be a best of 21 series. First to 11 will win 2,000 GOAT format dueling bucks. Where that money's coming from, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who absolutely knows? So the competitors are going to be a duelist that goes by the name of Geist D. I'm sure everyone in the GOAT world knows exactly who Geist D is. That is a name that rings out among the GOAT echelons. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest and best players that we have in the entire game. And we have another duelist who's taken the challenge. His name is Alejandro. I don't know much about Alejandro personally, but I'm assuming that they are well known in the high limit GOAT circuits, we can say. So he's someone who dabbles in that realm, and they put this game together. They play a lot. I know they both play a lot of high stakes poker, so I think this is going to be a good series. I think, like I said, my streams is kind of messed up. I got a new monitor. Your boy's upgrading the entire program, so I got a new monitor. I got all this stuff going on, but my dueling situation is not going to be the greatest right now. So like I said, I might actually have to stay on this screen because I don't even think this screen is working right now. Yeah, my dueling screen is actually messed up because I got new screens and I got to figure out how to move all that together. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. So I might have to actually stay on this screen, which is just so ugly. But it is what it is. Maybe I could steal the match off of this screen. Huh? Steal the round off of this one. Something like that. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we fly. Build as we fly, but I don't want to waste too much time. I kind of want to get this thing started right now. The duelists are actually waiting in the wings, so we can go ahead and get this thing underway. Like I said, we have Alejandro. We have Geist D. They are underway. They're about to play. And it's going to be first to 11. 11 matches. Let me hop back into the Discord, get these duelists lined up. Man, this two monitor thing is ready to go. All right. Are you guys in game? All right, let's see if they're in there. If they're already in there, we're gonna hop in. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. All right. And then, like I said, we won't be able to finish all the games today. We won't be able to finish all the games today. And then on the next one, I should be able to have a better situation. All right, I think we're ready to go. We are ready to get started. In the blue corner, we have Alejandro. In the red corner, we have Geist D. Okay, two-time GFC champion, two-time FLC champion, world's topping player, absolutely getting it in. You guys know the vibes, and we're gonna do it. So I think we're ready to start. We're ready to get underway. We're ready to do this. All duels are ready. Let's do it. Geist D wins the RPS to start game number one. After this, the back and forth. They would just go back and forth on who starts. Other than that, how is the sound going? How is everything going? I got a new setup. Is it bad? Is it horrible? Can we live with it? Perks, pluses, minuses. Let me know that because I got to recalibrate the entire operation that I'm working on my end. So let me know how you guys are seeing it out there, and I can do it that way. Cool. So we have a go first situation. Geist D starts it off with a set 1, 2, 3, 4. At this time, the deck lists are unknown. I do have copies of both duelist deck lists, but to each other, the deck lists are unknown. And as the duels go down, they can't change their deck list, obviously, or I'll be able to catch it, and then yeah. So that's how it's going to be. Man, it feels good to be back. Feels kind of weird. This is so impromptu. What is up, Milkid? I see you, Jake the Snake, and Mervy. I see you guys out there. So the chat's starting to come in as we're going to go ahead and play the trap does shoot, and we're going to chain the scapegoats. So we do have some scapegoats being featured in a best of 21. Did not think I would see that. As Gangsta Bro comes in with some information. Gangsta Bro saying, I know Alejandro. He's very good. Man, I've never seen Alejandro around the scene. You know, I think it's usually I have an idea of who all is playing and who all is around and who all is in the system, because you know what I'm saying, I watch so much and I'm always around it. But I think that's interesting. I like to see it. I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they can come out and pull a dub. You never know. You never know. You never know. But I'm gonna go ahead and announce this just in case any duels out there want to see this. Go ahead and share this stream with your friends and like the stream on your way in and on your way out. This is part one. It might be, you know, a multi-part series. The last one took, I believe, 3 parts. Maybe this one will be around the 3-4 part range. First to 11. As we have scapegoats on the field. Another set card. Geist D did do very well in the GOAT Format World Championship, playing a Chaos Control strategy. It looks like Alejandro's playing some type of GOAT-based strategy in the main deck with 2 metas, Premature and Delinquent Duo. So we might have a mirror of sorts on our hands. We might have a mirror of sorts on our hands, which is just, I'm loving that. I mean, I think that's the way that the good Lord intended. You know what I'm saying? Us out here playing Go format. So Gangsta Bro has some more information. Says no, he's Mexican. So we have a Mexican and German connection out here in the GOAT world, playing for a little bit of bucks, just trying to prove your merit and, you know what I'm saying, showcase it out here to the GOAT world and, you know, have some fun with it. I think that's cool. I could never, not me, not now, not never. I don't think I could ever do it. I'm not built like that. But y'all are built different, it would appear. So we have, I'll fix this. My stream labs thing is kind of dying on me. So you see this big red bar at the bottom of the screen. Just try to ignore that for a little while. Maybe I can put like the round on. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna slip the round in there, and yeah. Let's do that. Let's see if I can do that on the fly. How do I get to studio mode on this thing? How do I go to studio mode? I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I got what it takes. I got 2 screens, still same skills. You know, it's 2 screens or 3 screens. It don't matter. It don't matter if, you know what I'm saying, my dueling chops don't have what it takes. As Alejandro go ahead and rips down the Delinquent Duo. See if you can nab something besides a Thunder Dragon. And it appears as if you can, as Magician of Faith is going to be sniped from the hand. Let's see. Let me cook. Let me cook in the background. How do I get, if I could just figure out how to get in, if I could just jump into studio mode, the cooking will commence. If I can just activate studio mode. All right. So we got Graceful Charity coming down. So we got a little bit of the Trinity puzzle is starting to resolve for Alejandro as we go duo followed by Charity. Premature in hand, so looking for a dynamic play potentially. And Jinzo, what the hell is going on? As the Android Psycho Shocker has hit the grave. We are in for a real treat. We're in for a treat here. Germany high. Gangspro says, by the way, it sounds great. I look like a producer, like a music producer. That's what I'm going for. That's a vibe. No, I'm kidding. It's just kind of cold in my new little region back here. You know, I'm far away from the heat source. So I gotta kind of, I gotta buckle in for some heat. I'm feeling, I appreciate the love though. And Happy New Year to all of you, man. I honestly, and this is so sad. Like, tear moment. I kind of missed y'all. I really did. I kind of missed the GOAT world. I took a pretty lengthy vacation there. Had some family come up, kind of stepped away from the GOAT world for a little while. And I'm telling you, man, when you're not around it, I kind of missed the vibes, man. I really missed you guys and hanging out on these streams and watching some GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! And being a part of it. So I'm glad to be back. Check. Oh, what is that? Oh, see if I can get this thing going, man. Oh man, what is that? What am I doing? Get this thing out of here. There we go. That's better. That's a little bit better. The Dog Productions. Dude, I can make some beats. Yeah. Y'all not ready for that. Y'all not ready. Y'all think y'all might be ready, but y'all don't think y'all ready for that. Y'all think y'all might be ready, but y'all not ready for that. As Theodore Kanye says, I thought you weren't hosting any more of these prize matches after the last one. Trump. You know, I can't get enough. I can't get enough. I can't get enough. Just give me a little bit of time. Just give me a little bit of time, and then time heals all wounds. You know, time will heal all wounds. As Geist is in a deep thaw on the premature burial, having that Genzo come back would just be absolutely out of pocket. So he had to go ahead and negate that with the solemn judgment, electing to leave that Genzo into the GOAT format dueling graveyard as Alejandro will begin to ponder yet again. And now you have completed the Trinity with Pot of Greed coming on down. Fresh Prince of Bel Air, Air Knight, Parshat. Yo, I can rap. Y'all know I got bars. You hang out in the GOAT format War League, you might have been blessed by some of my dueling bars, and I got them. Okay, and they're vicious. They're vipers, dude. I'm out here spitting straight heat. Okay, I'm spitting heat, dude. Again, if you're just joining us, go ahead and like the stream, please. I know that my overlay is all jacked up. Don't tell me about it. Don't sue me about it. I got a new monitor too. Your boy is upgrading the whole system. The whole program is taking a step up. I got a second monitor now. Okay, I got a new video location. Okay, new streaming setup over here. New monitor. I got a camera going. I'm in here with it. Okay, I just need time to rehomogenate my new monitor into the Streamlabs. That's it, and then we're gonna be good. So right now we're in peasant mode. Next stream, okay, we're gonna build it back up. As we're gonna go ahead and set another monster onto the field. You're kind of locking yourself out of your zones there. No big deal, as that's probably a part of your plan as you got 6 cards in hand. This is a freaking duel. Now this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, this is GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! This is what I like to see. When I tune into some GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! This is what I want to see. I want to see two duelists, okay, engaged in a match. Okay, they both have cards on the field, they both have cards in their hand, and they both are playing the game. This is what I'm into. So if you're not into this kind of stuff, you might want to back the hell up. This guy, Vivaldo, wins just everything in Central America. He's insane. Oh my goodness, gangster bro. I can't believe I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. But Vivaldo might be him. Is that what you're telling me, gangster bro? Vivaldo might be a hidden gem, a secret duelist that we just never knew about, who's just in Central America and Mexico, absolutely dominating the city streets. Just a menace. No one is safe. As we hit the metamorphosis here, metamorphosis to create 1,000 eyes restrict. Now this is peculiar indeed. There's nothing to suck. There's nothing to suck. But we're gonna bro? What is happening, bro? What is happening, bro? As we got a freaking DMOC coming down. Wow. Premature burial. We're playing it again. That's 800. Holy, the Demachinator has hit the field in attack position. And now we got Premature being called back, and looks like we're going for a second. Oh, never mind. It was a misclick. We're going to grab the Graceful Charity instead. Dude, maybe that Genzo might have been even better. Maybe that Premature might have been even better. If you can go for a Premature there, get that Genzo stuck onto the field, you might be able to rock and roll with that 4,800 getting in there directly. But Alejandro decided to mark and bypass and go for another installment of Graceful Charity instead. We'll get some serious value out of that Graceful Charity as you're able to add a second copy of Magician of Faith back from your graveyard, and then DMOC's going to be free and clear to swing in for 28. That was the only play that made sense. It just blew my mind. I'm sure in some world, DMOC is just all over the place. DMOC's not played nearly as much as he probably should be, as he is a pretty damn good card. So maybe that Genzo could have got there if you had a Premature burial that Genzo, but instead we elected to go for another Graceful Charity play. Add DMOC. Add DMOC. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. My mind is blown. I am absolutely baffled. But do you have the courage? Do you have the courage All right. Do you have the unmitigated gall, the intestinal fortitude, if you will, to bring DMOC to a potential $2,000 prize situation? Best of. Like you're locked into DMOC. You can't get off DMOC. You must stick with the mock the entire time. Are you bold enough? Are you that daring? Are you bold and daring to lock yourself into DMOC? No chance. But Geist D is also a notorious DMOCian dude, so he might be on DMOC as well. So you never know. You absolutely will never know until it's too late. You just don't. He might be locked into. It might be a deep. We might be in a deep. Oh, and we're going for another Thousand Eyes here, as Thousand Eyes proactive Thousand Eyes, just to probably play around a snatch steal or some type of chaos play. I haven't seen a play like that in a long time either. That's crazy. Just a straight up. We're gonna just stick the Thousand Eyes and just say go. I like that. Just a main phase two in retrograde Thousand Eyes restrict. Okay, okay, and you know what I'm saying. I'm riding. I'm riding. We're riding. We are riding with it. As Geist D sitting at 1,200 life points, you have a ton of back row. You have not placed a monster onto the go format dueling field just yet. You're just kind of taking the hits as they come in. As you check the graveyard here for Alejandro, a lot of good units in there. Geist D's got some units as well, but not nearly as many of the good ones. As we're staring down a DMOC, two spellcasters, Trifected Virus looking great. If you can find that card. If you can find it, if you can get to it. Let me get, speaking of getting to it, let me get to my YouTube over here and see what the chat's up to, because my chat just shut down again. Can't help it. I don't know. YouTube just out to get me. Still, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal. I'll just see if I can minimize it a little bit and I can refresh. Maybe I'll just close this whole thing. Did I freeze? Okay. I can't tell. I can't tell. Maybe if I do a little switch account there, do one of these, do a little bit of that, pause this. Oh, the whole thing is just shutting down. I'm reconnecting. Okay, we're getting kicked out. We're getting booted. We're getting booted. We're getting kicked out. Okay, let's refresh. Do 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 do. We're getting booted. Okay, just a little boot, like a little light, just a light throw out. No big deal. I'll be back in there in the jiff. I'll be right back in there in a jiffy. Shout out to Dueling Book though, of course, as always. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, there we go. Whoa. That ain't that happened fast. I had to look for a second. I left for a second, and freaking DMOC has been freaking thwarted, and now we have a Gat Nasty and a main deck Assure Priest is on the field. This is game number one. This is match number one. I'm gonna fix the entire situation here soon. Like I said before, please ignore my overlay. It's all jacked up right now. It's just messed up, man. I'm down horrendous. I got a new monitor, a whole bunch of excuses. I know no one has time for excuses. I'll keep my excuses to myself. But I got a whole new setup. I got a whole new monitor, and it just completely destroyed my entire overlay process. So I have to get back in there and fix it. But right now, this is match number one. This is game number one. Okay. Game number one, match number one. We left off. There was a DMOC and a Thousand Eyes Restrict on the field. It appears as if there was a Snatch Deal Metamorphosis play. So now we have Gatling Dragon and Assure Priest on the field. It appears also as if we have another Metamorphosis going to go down, throwing Gatling number one off for Gatling number two here. Very interesting. Maybe just trying to set up that graveyard for a potential chaos swing, perhaps. Perhaps. You never know these days. You never know. As we're staring down one scapegoat token, we still have a battle phase available. We still have a battle phase available as Gatling Dragon number 2 has hit the field in attack position. And there he is. Just like you drew it up, the Black Luster Soldier has landed in attack position. Looks like Geist is prepared to issue an attack in as we're still in the main phase 1. Thinking about it, that could be game if it all connects. We got 3,000 coming into the token. And that's just going to be a GG. So wow, wow, wow. Swing, swing, swing as Geist D takes game number 1 of match number 1. Oh, man. Wow, what a game. What a hole. What a hole. How was your guys' New Year? How are you guys doing out there? Like I said, please like the stream. It means a lot to me. This is the first stream back we've had. I will also mention that we have PWCQ that's going to be going down on Saturday. If you guys want to play, not for $2,000, of course, but just for a little bit less stakes and more vibes, come on into PWCQ number 51. Also, GFC number 21. That's the one. Now, if you can't play PWCQ, I get it. I get it. I understand it. Whatever. But you all should be playing in GFC number 21. That is going down January the 13th and the 14th. I hope to see you all out there in the PWCQ streets, man. It's going to be, or the GFC streets. We got right now the prize pool is up to announcement for the prize pool. Prize pool is going to be at $500 right now. We got $500 on the line going to top 4. We have the World Championship qualifier playmats, obviously, and then we have invites to the Go Format World Championship. Also, additionally, we have this right here going to first place. So we have the trophy. Okay, forget the money. Okay, forget the playmats. You want the trophy and you want the title of GSC champion. So come on out and play in GFC number 21, and then you can get the trophy, you can get the cash, you can get the title of GFC champion. And I hope to see you all there. Yo, what is up, Bobby Bodega and Murphy and Brant and Shifty is in the building, man. What is up? I miss all you guys, man. I'm glad to see you all back. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year, and I feel so nice to be back in the GOAT Format dueling studio here in GOAT World, bringing in some more GOAT Format content, man. Goats, nonstop, all day, every day for 2024. Yeah, so Vivaldo's got to be kicking himself a little bit because he probably could have just at least attempted to go for that Genzo and just win the game right there. As you see that the premature burial was already negated with Solemn Judgment. So maybe if they don't have another Solemn Judgment, that premature on Genzo plus DMOC was GG. But you have to ride the horse that got you there. You have to rig it, you ride it, and you have to do what you had to do. But I still think that Genzo coming down with that DMOC beside it, that's a match made in heaven. That's a whole vibe. As we got Magician of Faith getting flipped. Oh man. Flip Faith, duo the Faith. Man, that's combo breakers right there. You gotta be careful. Geist D is a known morphing jar enthusiast, so you have to really consider that as you are double duoing here in the first main phase. Have you guys ever won off a double duo? I don't think I have. Double duo is really, really hard to play through, as we're going to go ahead and kick out 2 more. So 4 actual cards are getting dismantled from your hand before you even get a chance to play. And we're going to trib up that Magician of Faith for a Thunder Dragon. And then we'll attack into that set. It is the Koichi, the Battle Chanted Locomotive. So you do have Light and Dark established early. And you will need an early probably chaos to get out of this situation. You got to get some pluses back. The Delinquent Duo is just an asshole of a card. Hate to say it. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. But I love to see the stream. Go ahead and like that. If you are digging the scene, if you are all about watching others duel for some Go format dueling bucks. As Samuel Chavez says, Geist D is just great. Geist D is a menace to society. Okay, Geist D is a very, very good Go format duelist. Probably other formats too. I'm not sure exactly how extensive their dueling chops go, but I know that they are probably again short list games greatest players of all time. You know, without question. So I think that is I think that is I think that that's the records speak for itself. And it's not even just the record; it's the longevity, you know, because Go format is a thing that at least in my experience that I've seen so far in the time that I've been on the scene, it's something that you don't do for a really long time. You come in, you do it for a time, and then you move on to other things, or you lose interest, or you get burned out, or you come to the format or find other formats, whatever you want to do with your time. But Geist D is someone who's been rocking it for years, and he's never dropped a beat. He's never, he's changed it up, played different decks, went through Warriors, Chaos Warriors, made great innovations there, went into Go Control, made great innovations there, Chaos Control, all sorts of different strats, man. So he's had great success throughout all. So that's, for me, when I'm looking at, okay, who is the best? I always look into, longevity. And I also look in your impact and what you've created and what you've done and how you're talking legacy stuff, and he's unmatched in that type of environment. Yo, Team Bones, Shifty, we love you. No, Shifty, you. I heart you, Shifty. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming out and kicking it, man. It's been nice. It's been dope. How's the worst gen looking in the GOAT format War League, which is also underway? Man, there's a lot of GOAT activity happening right now. It's this usually like the quiet time, the quiet time of the year, the quiet time. This December, January time is usually really quiet, but we're still out here making some noise. A lot of people are visiting their families and enjoying their days, but we're still out here making some noise. The GOAT format War League is absolutely underway. We have the Obelisk, the Academy system is well underway. We have this Duelist Showcase. We have the PWCQs program is well underway. And we're starting the season off right January 13th with GFC, the first major tournament of the season. So it's going to be another good year. I think 2024 is going to be a good year for GOATs. We do also have a few GOAT Grand Prix that are in the process of being approved, just working out some of the minor details and whatnot. It looks like it's going to be one in Texas. The other ones we're still trying to figure out because it's the timeline. We had some apply for like January, February, and those typically might not be able to go because it's just too soon, early. We're going to try to, the earliest ones we want to start doing is March, April, May, June. Because at least in my eyes, I always imagine the GGPs as like a summertime thing and the online as more of the wintertime thing. Because in the summer you have more time off, you can travel, and it makes it better. But hoping to make it to at least one tournament this year. Work schedule always conflicting. Yes, sorry SSB if you're working on the weekends, because unfortunately all this stuff has to happen on the weekends, and if you work on the weekends, then you're just going to be boned most of the time. It just sucks, man. But if you can take a weekend off, if you ever get to the point where you like have to make choices, January the 13th is a choice you want to make towards being off, because that one's going to be completely free, low stakes. I mean, if you come in and you just want to play a couple rounds, you're in, and you might catch a hot hand. You might just absolutely just take over this whole thing and win. So that's one benefit about playing in a free online tournament. You don't have to leave your house. It's free. As we got Mind Control coming on in. A Mind Control on turn one just to hit that Sukiyo flip me. So if you're playing at home, you can start to because again, these decks aren't locked. If you have the patience, you can start to go through and collect the cards that are in the decks, and you can kind of have an idea of what their cards are. I don't want to do that because I do have access to the deck, so I don't want to give away any information that's not openly available to both players. But if you at home want to play along and you can kind of figure out what cards are in their side deck, what cards are in their actual decks, it could be cool. What is going to be the format for GFC 21? Double elimination. It's on Samuel. I do not want it to be double elimination, but if I can't find adequate staff to help, it will unfortunately have to be double elimination. I would like to do day one Swiss, cut to a top 8, and then have that be a double elimination top 8 or a single elimination top 8. However, just a top 8, cut 2, and then a several rounds of Swiss. I think that would be the most idealistic way to do it. But it's just the staff portion. I'm reaching out trying to find people, but a lot of times, people, it's just really busy, man. And trying to find people to do it it's never easy, especially in the GFC, because everyone wants to play in the GFC. So, and again, priority always is always going to go to people playing opposed to people staffing. If I got to go out there and like do it all alone, I'll make it happen all alone. But I can do that more as double elimination. But to answer your question, as of right now, it will be double elimination, but I'm working hard to make it Swiss. Cool. I'm located near Green Bay. We need a GGP Wisconsin for sure. Yeah, Genzo Dude 9, I got you. We're in. Just find, if you can do the groundwork, I can help you do the other part, the legwork part of it. So just help me out. I need help. We need help. I'm asking if anyone is willing to help. You definitely use it, and we can make this stuff happen. Because again, it's not just me. It's not just Scully. It's not just Go Format staff. Because it's just not enough people, and there's not enough. We need more support. To become a judge, is it a Go Format specific test you have to do, or do you understand current only Go Format? You only have to understand Go Format rules and tournament procedures. So if you understand Go Format rules and tournament procedures of Go Format, then we can put you to work. Like, we have a test, and again, I've just been like, this last month, I would say I've just been swamped. I've had a lot of family coming in town. I've had like a lot of holiday stuff going on, so I haven't been able to issue out the test and do as much stuff for the format as I typically do, because I've just been completely out of commission. But now I'm trying to come back, and we can issue. I have the test. We can issue the test, or even if you don't pass the test, we still have things that you can do if you're willing to volunteer your time to help, and we can compensate you in certain ways. Like, maybe I can't give you as much cash because I don't have any cash to give, but I can give you, like, we can let you get into the Patreon for free and play in those tournaments. We can give you, different things like that. But it would help us tremendously. As Wes says, yo, JDZ, Happy New Year. Yo, Happy New Year to you too, Wes. I'm glad to see you back, big dog. We out here with it. If I break off my World Championship invite in this obelisk, then I'll do some staffing. Oh, you're in obelisk already, Wes? Nice, man. Nice, dude. Those obelisks are tough, though. That's tough. I'm glad. Congratulations for your obelisk, though, and hopefully you can get some good success in there. As we got Premature Burial coming down for Thunder Dragon here. Premature Burial for the Thunder Dragon. Will there be a metamorphosis to follow this thing up? We'll just won't give it a chance. We'll just take the TT challenge here. Probably once you see Genzo, man, you gotta start being on a sharp lookout. Freaking Genzo coming down. But it is the tribe infecting virus that is set onto the field. Geist D, a notorious tribe infecting virus. You got to be careful when this red corner player puts the card in defense position, because it literally could be anything. And that time, it was in fact tribe infecting virus. No, it was Tsukiyomi. Never mind. I'm dumb. It was Tsukiyomi put him down. I'm tripping. I am tripping. But still, my point remains. Okay, this duelist I've seen this man set all kinds of stuff onto the field, and you just never know what it might be. But we got Chaotic One. It's down. The Chaos Sorcerer has hit the field in attack position. Look like he's poised to swing. Unless we go meta for a Senshi or something of that sort, and we will not. It'll just be Chaos Sorcerer Pound Town for 2,300. And Geist D also reveals Scapegoats. So, folks, if you like GOAT format, okay, if you enjoy some Scapegoats, then stick around for this series, okay? Because we got a GOAT-based series. I can't believe it. What are the chances? What are the chances? Maybe they talked about this. Maybe this was a part of the deal. There is no way in hell you're trying to tell me that two duelists have Scapegoats-based strategies playing for the opportunity to win $2,000. That's crazy. I never would have guessed. But I'm happy. I'm happy to see a Chaos Control mirror. I don't know how you guys feel about Chaos Control, but it is still my favorite deck. All right, all right, all right. But please, if you haven't done so already, please, please, please go ahead and like this stream. If you like what you see, turn off the TV and do it. As I am Z1, I cannot read. So Haib Ikram says CC is the best deck. Your CC is the best deck. Mine might not be. Geist D's CC might be the best deck. It just takes a lot, man. You got to be good at this game to play that deck. You can't make any mistakes. I like your version that you had with the Wing Blast and the Time Seal. I tried that. I did. I'm not gonna lie. It cooks, man. You might be onto something with that one. I don't want to give out your spicy text just yet live on this dueling stream. I am Z1, but Wing Blast and Time Seal might be next. That is so crazy. That hurts. That hurts, man. You might be onto something there. I see you cooking. I'm watching. Keep a sharp lookout for the hottest CC trends. I'm waiting for it to come back. Geist D might be up next with the CC though, as we're entering into the battle phase here. Scapegoats, both duelists sitting with a nice hand, as we got the Tsukiyomi is going to be added from deck to hand. CC requires heavy testing and a good pilot. I tried it, but I wasn't a good pilot. It requires a lot. Okay, a lot has to go right. You need good matchups. You need a good, like I said, a good build, a good solid build. And it has to be like a cohesive plan all the way throughout the entire deck, because it has a lot of opportunities to brick, and you have a lot of opportunities to just die to itself. But I still like the deck. I still play the deck all the time. It is still, if I had to go somewhere and play in an unknown situation or in some type of tournament, I'm probably going to take a Chaos Control deck, because that's what I feel most comfortable with. And I feel that it gives me the best chance to win. Is it the best deck? Probably not. I don't feel that way, but I feel that it gives me the best chance to win. Maybe I just feel more comfortable with those cards, because I can play Turbo. I mean, I can play Turbo. You know, I can set GK Spy and some discard traps and card D Knight. I can do that, but sometimes I'll find myself playing against like just wild stuff, and I'm like, man, I wish I had a set of Scapegoats right now. Set of Scapegoats, the metas can just get me all the way up out of this. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? As Seth says, Gear Freed 2024, Gear Freed, Year of the Freed, bro. You might be on something. Who knows? Why not? Why not? As we're going to go ahead and get rid of the Thousand Ashes trick for a tribute set. Putting down, I'm assuming, Thunder Dragon in defense position. Could literally be anything at this point. This is still match number 1. Gear Freed 2020. I do Gear Freed and Blast with Chain. Okay. Gear Freed and Blast with Chain is better than you might think. I think that's real. I think that's a real, if you especially put it like in an earth aggro kind of body, like an earth aggro build, you drop some, maybe a goblin, maybe like some rats, and maybe like a couple things, add in the Gear Freeds, cut some, maybe like a Dust Tornado, maybe a Smashing Ground, cut out like something else, put in 3 Blasts with Chains, and you're rocking and rolling, dude. You're in there. Gigantes and Blast with Chain, vibes, okay? You got Gear Freed, Blast with Chain, all automatic vibes. You got, what else we got? Boom. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. As Shifty says, Ninja is the best deck. You gotta show me the build, dude. I want to see Ninja work. If you can win with Ninja, dude, you might save the format. You might save the format. If you can get that Ninja going. As Ashura Priest looking buff right here. This is a buff ass Ashura Priest. Ashura comes down, slaps up the Thunder Dragon, turns around, recocks, slaps up the Sangan. Just double slap attack. Man. Ashura Priest looking good. Ben says, I love Blast with Chain in the Warrior Mirror. Just having it. How cool is that, huh? How cool is that? They come out with the Blade Knight, base boost of Blade Knight, try to run down a Kaiku. Boom. Blast with Chain. Kill the Blade Knight. And you pillage the GY. Come on, man. We're cooking. Blast with Chain is a good card. And It also is really cool because you can do a lot of damage step tomfoolery. Okay, you can do a lot of damage step trickery. Like if you have Blade Knight and oh, we're just spamming and slamming, huh? This can't be good. This shows a little bit of desperation. A spam and slam DMOC swing through double baggies can't be the way, as we're going for it, and it will not connect. We're gonna peel off some of these scapegoats though. Yeah, you can because you can do like Blade Knight attack, wait for them to Sakuretsu armor or Book of Moon or whatever they're gonna do. Call damage step if they decide to do nothing, and then play blast with chain. They can't chain at that point, and now Blade Knight's effect should still go through and negate whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you can get those spies out of there. You can get the, you know, fates. I don't know, because sometimes they might not want to Saku. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm just spitballing. You guys are the better players. Okay, you guys can take it, ball that up, and run with it. Okay, just I'm letting you know that you can do that. That is an option for you to have, as BLS is going to go ahead and double tap two of these scapegoat tokens. That's an option that is available to you. Damage step tomfoolery. Same thing with Gear Free. You can do Seth, smoke grenades. Smoke grenade also mean when it's not dead. Smoke grenades got to go. Smoke grenade is not a part of this. Smoke grenade's out. We're talking Gear Freed. We're talking Blaster Chain. Smoke grenade is a psyop. Okay. Smoke grenade is a con job. That card is out. Blast is in. Gear Freed is in because Gear Freed's got that big body. He's got that big defense. He looks cool. He's got that effect. Can't be snatched stolen. Gear Freed's solid. Gear Freed's in. Blast in. Smoke grenade, get that out of here. That's gone. Smoke's out. We're discarding smoke. Gone. It's just we're doing too much at that point. As we got Tsukiyomi, who's going to come on down and be able to take over this BLS. Interesting indeed. Interesting indeed. Probably trying to play around a torrential tribute there. I think was Geist D's plan, because a greedier duelist might have. No, never mind. You can't do that. I'm tripping. And try to get in with a little bit more, but we got Trap Dust Shoot coming down, taking over the hand. What do we got here? Jinzo, D-Mock. What do we got in there? It's got to be something like that. It's got to be a mock. D-Mock's in that hand, 100%. That dude will not exist in the deck. He must be drawn, okay? Knock, TD, card D, Premature Burial. Okay, so he's not in the hand. He does exist in the deck. Okay, he did not elect himself to be drawn. As we'll go ahead and play the Nobleman of Crossout on the Blackluster Soldier. It's your own Blackluster Soldier, so it's not the worst thing for Geist D, and Nobleman is gone. We will go ahead and rip that Premature Burial now. Going after probably this Sangan. Sangan just trying to get another body that can replace itself and get some type of attack in there. Oh, wait, hold up. What we got here? Thinking here in first main phase. Whew, man. Oh man. Please hit the like button if you're like thinking about Sangan. We're still main phase 1. He's thinking about it. He knows the hand. Knock, TD, card D, Premature Burial. He's probably thinking about trib up Sangan here for Thunder Dragon. Get that Sangan effect. Sangan add Serp. Now you got card D Serp. Are we card D in for 1? Yeah, we're going to card D for 1 here. Card D for 1. Let's see if Geist D allows us to go through, and he will. We're going to lose 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Okay. Yeah, that card D was ugly, but you had to get rid of this Assure Priest, I guess. But man, oh man, that feels horrendous. And if you are Alejandro, because you're getting 4 quality beefy units coming off the top of that deck. He's got some very good cards left in his deck too. So it's gonna be 4 very, very good cards coming off this deck. And then now you got to deal with it. And you just had to upgrade the Thunder Dragons and the Tsukiyomi and the Assure Priest. Yeah, this is looking pretty. This is looking pretty close casket here for the red corner duelist, or for the blue corner player, I would say. Yo. Oh, I got some comments coming in. Oh, Ivan Flores says, I'm trying to do you trying to do Connecticut again? GGP Connecticut? You got Scully right there. Scully can help you. You guys can work together and make GGP Connecticut happen. You guys can work together as my chat is just dude, I need to figure this out. I need to just recalibrate my whole life. I need to just recock my whole life. Recock. Can I say that? I don't know if I can say that. Just redo, just a complete redo of my whole dueling system right now because it's messed up. It's a mess. It's a mess. Okay. It's a mess. As Jorge says, so many misplays. You're saying so many misplays? What misplays have you seen so far? Give me your top 5 misplays so far of this match number 1. This is match number 1, and Jorge, George Lizarga. I can't read. I'm sorry. I still can't read. Using goats in general, just playing scapegoats at all is a complete misplay. Okay. I can't sign on to that. I have to take it for. I have to take your word for it. I have to take your word for it. As let's see if I can. How do I get into studio mode here? Where is this at? Open advanced audio section. No. Click your notifications window. Open performance window. Is this it? Oh God, what have I done? Is it okay? I think I did something. Okay, okay. All right, you guys can't see this, right? You guys can't. Can you guys see the? You guys can't see the bingo, can you? I'm cooking. Okay, I'm in OBS right now. Dude, having 2 monitors is fucking nuts, dude. It's nutty, dude. I don't know how the hell I fucking made it this far as a 1 monitor bandit, but this junk is crazy. My life is just better now. All right, all right, all right. So we got. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Boom. And then let's go back to this. Man. Man. I see 2K. I join. Hey, you come on in. This is honestly, and you're not alone. Like, cause I could never. Like, I could absolutely never do it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I don't have the gumption, dude. I don't have the wherewithal. Okay. I just don't have it in me. I'm not built like that. I couldn't do it. I'll be stressed the hell out, man. I'll be literally losing my damn mind. Just thinking about all the bad. I honestly don't know how people do it. But I mean, people have different strokes for different folks, man. Different strokes for different folks, man. You do you, and I'll try to just vibe with you. But man, oh man, I could never, dude. All right, let's see. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that worked. How's that? Can you see round 1? That's the best I can do right now. I'm sorry, folks. Damn it, I'm not that good. I'm not that good. I thought I was that good, but I ain't him. I'm not him. I'm not him. I'm truly not him. Okay, I thought I was him. We got round 1 though, and this is game number 3, and we got another Thousand Eyes Restrict coming to the field. Geisty is up a ton of cards as we'll go ahead and take over the Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon is staring down a set singular token. Alejandro sitting at 2 cards in their possession, 1 token. Yo, 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 Tooth. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Tooth is in the chat. The Tooth has landed. Speaking of the Tooth, that's who I need. You know what, Tooth? Whenever your vacation is over, I need you to just come to my Go Format dueling house again. Okay? I need a full Tooth overdue of all of my electronics, dude. All of it. Everything. Okay? I need a Tooth to go through everything I got and just help me, man. If you can, okay. If you can, I'll give you some pizza, dude. I'll buy you some pizza and a 6 pack of Coronas, dude. If you can just come to my dueling house, okay, and just look at every piece, every piece of my technology, dude. Every aspect of all of it. Get me right one more time, and then and I'll be cruising. I'll be cruising. Okay. Free pizza, Corona, whatever you want to drink on me. Come to my house, okay, and then we'll get to the bottom of it. That's what I need. I can't do it alone. I got a new little setup. You see, I got a new little studio here, the new Goat World. It's under construction right now. It's going to be better, and I need some tooth support to help me get the lighting right, get the sound right, get the monitors right. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right. We got Alejandro still hanging on. Didn't quite die there. Geist D sitting at 9 cards left in deck. This is game number 3 of match number 1. So far, the score is 0-0. 0-0. That's Westfiler. That is very accurate. But just take that part out and just my kids laughing at me, calling me a bozo, dude. That's basically how that shakes down. JDZ offers pizzas and other delicacies. Join him. Yeah, if you come pizza, man. That's the pizza and a little bit of beer, dude. You can get a lot done. Okay, you can get stuff done that way. As we got another scapegoat, scapegoats all over the place, popping themselves onto the field. We got call on Genzo, which can be cool. Which can be cool as we're thinking about attacking one, and we'll hit one. Did he hit one or not hit one? I guess he's not going to attack the ghost. Just leave him on the field. Maybe that's cool to ensure that you can't. It's less dynamic stuff that they can do to you. You got this Genzo on the field. It's going to require at least 2 bonds to kind of get through. You got that scapegoat token. Maybe you get you can go chaos here. And then let's see what's left in Geist D's deck here. We got the chaos sorcerer is already in the graveyard. Is BLS out here? No, so BLS is still a card that is available. 8 cards left in deck. If you're playing Geist D, you better have 2 hours of free time. No, he's been cooking. Geist D has been working very hard and speeding up the play. We are all watching him closely. There's no slow play. Yeah, this is a controlled mirror, so it's going to typically take a little bit longer than your Chaos Turbo mirror, your Warrior mirror, or Chaos Warrior, or something like that. But this is definitely a much improved in what it's what it's been. Most of humanity's greatest achievements had to involve a few Coronas. I'm certain that is the way that went down. I am certain a little bit of Corona. As we bring out the Sinister Serpente, he's going to smack on into the token, going into main phase 2. Main phase 2, you got creature swap. Leaving the creature swap in against the mirror. That's interesting. Maybe you just feel like it can just give you too many game shot opportunities. You just had no choice. But we're going to swap it out. We're going to take over the Genzo. It looks like it's going to resolve. Volcanic Akuma 55 says, we need more library FTK or debug launch mirrors. Somebody just ban Volcanic. Get him out of here. Run that duelist out of here. Get him out of here. Get the hell out of here with that. Okay. We don't need that kind of negativity in this chat. Okay. Get him out of Volcanic Akuma. Get him gone. Okay. As we're going to go ahead and give up the token for the Genzo. Pretty good exchange. I'll take that. As we do have the Sinister Serpent still in attack position. Demok's already banished, so that's one of your power plays. Tribe Infecting Virus is also in the graveyard, as Chaos Sorcerer is going to come down in defense position. Chaos Sorcerer is going to banish probably the Genzo. Banish the Genzo, and then what are we going to do? Are we going to go meta for a freaking King Oz, dude. Did that happen? Is the Oz man? Is the Oz man cometh? Does the Oz man come? We're gonna book that bad boy. So now you need a guy with 1500 attack in order to attack over this Jinzo, or he's gonna come back on you. And DD Warrior Lady does have 1500 attack and a special effect to banish that Jinzo. So Geisty has got to be fine with this exchange as you use a lot of your resources to get through your own stuff. Creature swap showing immense value as it typically does, but I don't know how good creature swap is in this matchup. I really don't. I don't. It might be, clearly it just worked out. So anything can be good in certain situations. But man, oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh man. Oh man, water. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm drinking a half a gallon of water a day minimum. Minimum. Return from the different dimension will go absolutely crazy right now, bro. I'm gonna start just putting that card in my deck, dude. I'm gonna start just loading it up. Like, why the hell not, man? As Geist D has a Chaos Sorcerer as well. So we got Chaos Sorcerer. We're gonna go ahead and wait. Hold on, what happened there? What I miss? Heavy Storm. Oh, never mind. He didn't have Chaos Sorcerer. That was the graveyard. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. I'm bugging. As we got Sork, we're going to go ahead and ring on the Sork in the standby phase. 2 cards left in hand for Alejandro Vivaldo. No, actually, why don't people run it? I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know why there isn't more just random returns, because you always end up, especially in like these long games, sometimes you always end up with just so much bulk out here. But BLS gets banished like more times than not. BLS is going to get sent out of play based on just how the game goes most of the time, because it's a good way to get rid of BLS. You bring out BLS, I bring out Chaos Sorcerer, I'll banish BLS, boom, and we out of there. So it looks like it could be a GG. If Geisty can just get to Blacklist Soldier here, this game is over. As we got 2 cards left in hand. You got Chaos Sorcerer is in the graveyard. You have no, and you just can't get to it. It looks like, and you just have to attack into the Thousand Eyes Restrict with the Sinister Serpent. But still, you're in a pretty commanding spot as you're able to set another monster onto the field in defense position. You got 1 card in hand. Bring back Sinister Serpent. As you bring back Sinister Serpent is going to attack into the Scapegoat token as you're just going for another Metamorphosis off the top of the deck. Is there a second Book of Moon? Is there another Book of Moon to take over this Thousand Eyes Restrict? You got through the Ring of Destruction. You got through 2 copies of Book of Moon. Do you have another Book of Moon? Is that something that is available to you? A third. A third. No, but you do have Solemn Judgment, and that's going to come on the cost. So that Thousand Eyes Restrict needs to go back to the extra deck, and both of these duelists seem to know that very well. We're going to negate that, and now is your BLS here now. As we're all holding on bated breath, we flip to the Koichi, you get another draw. We're all just waiting on bated breath. Pot of Greed, is BLS the last card of the deck? That would just be too funny. If BLS is just the very last card. Breaker. And that's crazy. As we get the tub there. But still, you know what I'm saying? No freaking BLS hanging out there. All right, so we got match number 1. Was won by Geist D. It's currently 1-0. Again, like I said, I'll update all this stuff later. I can't do it right now because this kind of stream kind of came up a little impromptu. We talked about it for a while, and then it all just kind of came together. So this is round number 2, or match number 2, I should say. This is match number 2, and so far, Geist D is 1-0. As Alejandro got to go first, going to go ahead and Thunder Dragon up. Thunder Dragon for 2, set him on. Geisty goes second. Pot agreed. As we hit the Nobleman cross out, targeting the Knight Assailant. So for the remainder of this series, every even number is going to be Alejandro going first. Every odd number is going to be Geist D going first. Just to rotate it, just to keep it as fair as possible. Take the RPS out of it. Give each duelist the opportunity to go first just as many times as the other person. That's the idea. At least that's the idea. I think that's the fairest way to do it. And that's what both duelists agreed upon as well. So cool. We're going to continue to set. We're going to continue to set another Mon in defense position after hitting the Knight Assailant with Nobleman cross out. One copy of Knight Assailant being removed. Another card being set onto the field. As we pass it back on over to Alejandro, who is staring down an open board, except for one set spell trap. We're going to set another spell trap onto the field, pass it on over. Climb every mountain, board every stream, follow every rainbow. There we go. Here 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 we go. All right. All right. So we got battle phase EP. Discard a Sentence of Serpent. So 6 cards in hand. Geist D electing not to commit any more cards to the field. Trying not to get blown out by a potential heavy storm or the like. Not setting anything to the field. Both duels just drawing and passing. Just gaining more resources and trying to get more going. As we're going to go ahead and rip the Scapegoats in the ending phase here. Scapegoats in the ending phase. Stand by. We'll add back the Serpent. Stand by. Let me grab a slice. You want to slice? What are we going to slice? What do you want to slice of? James, the Professor, Arc. You know what I'm saying? I can't even give my guy no air horn. Let me hop into the thing so I can get some gunshots up to James, the Professor, Arc in the freaking chat. Let me see. Where's my? I can't even do it. I'm so discombobulated, dude. I am so out of my wits, man. I haven't streamed in a while. Let's see this. This is probably gonna be too. How's that? You guys hear that? Is that coming through? Dude, I haven't streamed in a while, so my whole setup is just destroyed right now. I had to gunshots up for James Arc in the building. You can get a slice, man. Come on over to the Tacktown area. Come on over to Tacoma. You can be my honored guest, man. You can come into my home. I don't mind. Come on in. If you find yourself in the Tacoma area, you can come to my home. I'll give you some pizza, but you got to work for it though, man. You got to teach me something. You got to freaking help me with some tech. Okay. This is not a pizza party. Okay. This is a job. Okay. We are working and the pizza is the payment. Okay. Let's keep it right clear, right from the beginning. Okay. As we're going to continue to discard the Sinister Servant, both duelists just goaded up. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it as both duels are just goaded. Geist D, strong read on the Heavy Storm. Okay, had an idea that it was there. Probably not in the pro set position that it was, but it will get a plus value in this circumstance as we take out the Solemn Judgment and the Torrential Tribute. And eventually, you had to put something to the field. You couldn't just keep discarding, and you just had to get negged up on there. But still, you're in a very good spot as Alejandro is goat locked in their position. They're going to go ahead and set another spell trap behind the monster as you grab back that Sinister Serpent again. So typically when these games get into these quagmire type situations, cards like Tribe Infecting Virus, cards like Torrential Tribute, cards like Heavy Storm really are going to be those difference maker type cards. As you notice, Alejandro's Heavy Storm is already gone. Geist D's Torrential Tribute is already gone. So those are cards you kind of want to keep a sharp lookout for. Tribe Infecting Virus, Heavy Storm, Torrential Tribute, freaking those big sweeping cards are going to be what kind of swings the game. Usually it's like a stall, big tribe, big heavy, BLS super combo thing. You out of there. Sorry, SSB says, so my wife heard JDZ's voice and asked, I know that guy. Isn't that the guy who told the story about that guy accidentally sharding on his fridge? Yo. Sharding on his fridge? Yo. Wait, did I tell a story about sharding on my fridge? I didn't shard. Did I shard on my fridge? I don't remember that. I've sharded quite a few times. Okay, I have in fact am a notorious. I will shit my pants. Okay, you guys know that. That's not even. I guess no. There's no shame in my game on that part. I will. Okay, and I'm not even a. Yo, I will dude. I have so many. I've shit my pants so many times. Okay, I have so many stories of me shitting myself. If you guys want to hear me tell shitting myself stories, I got at least 4 or 5 times that it's happened in my life as an adult. Okay, this is not even like a joke. Like I feel bad about it. No, I'm just extremely lactose intolerant. I am extremely lactose intolerant. Like I am like to a point where I have to like kind of figure out a way to rehab my system to get it to not be so bad. Like it's a problem. Like if I take in the wrong foods at the wrong time, there's no bathroom that can save me. It's coming. Like it's out. It is what it is, man. It's a life. It's a lifestyle. You got to live with it. You can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? I got weak guts. As we're going to go ahead and flip that second night ass that was probably in hand, and we're going to tribute Set. Every man has a story about this. If you've never shit your pants as an adult, okay, either you're not living right or you're lying. Okay, those are one of two options. Either you're not living right or you're lying. Okay, that's it. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Do we know the two guys' exact deck lists? The deck lists are in. They were submitted to me. I am the only person who knows 100% accuracy of the deck list. Okay, but the players themselves don't know it. They can figure it out because you can't change your deck list. No, you were sharing a shark story and somebody came in and told theirs. They started on the free. Oh. Okay. I was about to say, I'm thinking usually if I'm in a house or if I'm in an area around a refrigerator, typically there's going to be a bathroom and I can make it to the bathroom and I will just destroy that toilet typically. But a lot of my issues is like in my life, I would always find myself in areas without a bathroom or in times where I can't use the bathroom or someone like if I'm eating something and I don't know what the contents of that thing I'm eating are, and it does contain, oh, well, we just had a heavy whipping cream in there. Heavy whipping cream will literally destroy me. Like it will kill me. It won't kill me. It'll kill my trousers. Or my briefs are gone, dude. Like they're finished. Go to ice cream, boom. I better be ready to find the toilet. That's it. That's it. But that's a fun game. You guys can play Ryan Kirkpatrick. You can, if you watch the stream and you watch these games, you can start to piece together the ratios and cards that each duelist has available to them. But I am not going to share that information until the series is complete. Unlike last time, that was open deck list. Both duelists knew the contents of each other's decks throughout the entire thing, which kind of add another layer. It adds another little layer to it because both guys know what the other person's playing. I think that's a pretty interesting concept too, like completely open deck list. But this was a little bit different because you won't know, especially in the side deck, you won't know what it has to be. But there were rules against, you can't have certain things. You can't like pre-side or anything like that too crazily. And I think Geist D actually might be using a deck list from the Go Format World Championship that he had success with. So that kind of just based on what I've seen on the screen, that's what it kind of looks like. These are main deck go. Yeah, this is a Chaos Control mirror for $2,000. That's what this is. Rewind the time to 2000 and earlier in the GOAT revival. That's where we are right now because this is literally a Chaos Control mirror for $2,000. Best of 21. That's where we're at right now. So good luck. Good luck. I couldn't do it. I don't have the courage. Okay. But we have Thousand Eyes Restrict on the field, and Thousand Eyes has taken over a set Mon. We have Thunder Dragon as well, and we got Trap Dust Shoot is going to send back the BLS. So these are the crazy. These are like when people are talking about like Go format, which I hate, by the way. Please don't continue to proliferate this saying. But when people say that Go format, it's like chess. It's very like chess. It's very this and that. I hate that. I hate that analogy. I do. I don't agree with it. But I kind of see it when you have games like this, when you have a lot of shit going on, a lot of stuff to think about, and just these game states. I think this is some of the best that Go format can be, because you literally have no idea. You have an idea of what is, but there's so many other things that are possible that you have to consider. Whereas Chaos Turbo Mirrors can get very skill intensive as well. I'm not saying that they are easy at all, but you kind of know what the hell is going to happen. You kind of know exactly, okay, they got Spy down, either Spy, to Koichi, they're going to flip Spy, add Spy, they're going to flip to Koichi, draw a card, they're going to flip Fade, get back, probably, Charity, they're going to bring out Sork in defense position, they're going to banish it. You kind of know exactly what's going to go down. Whereas these, especially when you incorporate cards like Jinzo, you're incorporating cards like D-Mock, you're incorporating stuff like, these scapegoat tokens and metas and Thousand Eyes Restricts and DD Warlord and the True Priest in the main deck. You got Trap Dust Shoot. It gets real crazy, man. It gets real sticky. You have to have a nice running memory of all this stuff. So that's something to think about. As Geist D is the king. Geist D is pretty damn good, man. He's pretty damn good. But I like to play Chaos Control. I like to play it kind of aggressively. I like to attack more, attacking guys. I still try to kind of simplify it a little bit because it can get too complex, man. You start adding too many flip effects and too much stalling, because you got to think about, like what happened earlier, how you have to think about the cards that are in your hand, also what you're discarding, what you're putting on the field. Are you being soft to a heavy storm too much? Are you giving up too much information because you're giving, everything you do is giving up information that your opponent can extrapolate data from. So I don't know. It's tough. It's tough. And I think, honestly, for those reasons, I think that's another reason why Chaos Control has kind of fallen off a lot, because a lot of the higher skilled players, they've kind of started either switching decks or moving on to different games completely, moving on to different formats, moving on to different things. And no one is dedicating that amount of time to playing this deck. It's just not, I don't think it's worth, I think what they're thinking, at least, is probably just not worth that. And you're not running to the Chaos Control decks and stuff, so you probably find yourself at a disadvantage most of the time. As we're going to continue to set, as we got the Thousand Eyes Restrict still in the fill attack position. We got 3 set spell traps, 6 cards in hand for Alejandro. Upstart Goblin coming on in for Geist D. Deck out is already on the table. Is Go Control without Chaos good? Yes, it's very good. It's very good. I like Go Control as a deck. Not like, I think Go Control, I personally believe Go Control as a deck is a better deck than Chaos Control. For just because you can play more cards, you can have different attributes. You're not locked into so many light and dark monsters. I think Go Control is definitely a little bit better, in my opinion. But again, it's all gonna be player dependent, right? If you're a good player, you can probably play anything you want and have some type of success. It doesn't matter. But in the long term, I think a Go Control deck is a little bit better. Go Control is too bricky. You think Go Control is more bricky than Chaos Control? I just can't subscribe to that. I can't believe that. I don't want to believe that. I think Chaos Control is probably one of the brickiest decks in Go format. I feel that way because I play Chaos Control a lot. I play a lot of Go Control as well. And Go Control just has more live cards. You have more normal summon cards. You have more spell and trap cards. It's just a recipe for a brick. Like Chaos Control, if you have Metamorphosis, Chaos Sorcerer, BLS, Thunder Dragon, Serpent, or you can play Meta on Serpent, but like you can have, there are instances where you can have like 7 cards in your hand and you literally cannot put anything out. Like you can't do anything with 7 cards. 7 or 8 cards in your hand. You just can't make a play. And I'm like, damn, dude. But then if you can just take that same hand and like stall for 5 or 6 turns, and you can get that hand to come alive, then you're cooking, man. You're rocking and rolling. But typically, the way Go format's played these days, that junk just doesn't happen like it used to. Games are ending turn 4. Games are over. If I'm spamming, slamming Blade Knight, knocking and punching you for 4K, the game will end very fast. If I'm flipping spy, add spy, sook spy, flip spy, and I got 3 spies, Suki on the field, you know what I'm saying? How much damage is that? And that junk is coming on into your hitbox. Like if you're bricked up to oblivion. As we're going to go ahead and bring out Ryu Senshi here. Ryu Senshi on the Sork Dog. Okay. And he sticks. Let's go Senshi. So we're going to try to get some attacks in here. As Alejandro's thinking he's probably trying to put together 8K. Perhaps you could theoretically get there. There's Tribe. So there's the missing link as Tribe Infecting Virus has hit the field. You gotta keep your eye on for Tribe as he's down. We're gonna Tribe. We're gonna pop the Scapegoat tokens. BLS and Ring could do the job if you can get there with it, as both of those cards are live and in full effect. Could potentially get there, but Geist D is also playing a series of Scapegoats as well. One copy of Scapegoats is already in the Go format dueling graveyard, and Ryu Senshi cannot stop counter traps as well. So those are some things that Alejandro must ponder about. But you got to run the numbers. You got to run the numbers. Do the analysis. Okay, we got second Sork instead. Second Sork has hit the field in attack position. And then we got Premature Burial for first Sork coming back. Let's think about this. So now you have to, first Sork. So you got 2 Sorks on the field in attack position. And we're swinging in for everything. Everything must go. 16. Scapegoats immediately. So Scapegoats will be able to spring forth immediately to thwart this entire attack. We're just going to attack all 4 Scapegoats. Dang, went for it. That was a huge push. Solemn Judgment of your own would have been great there if you had it. Didn't quite have it. Okay, so never mind. We don't like to attack none of the Scapegoats. I don't hate that. You got this Tribe already active in attack position. Game could be imminent next turn if Geist D can't. But you got so many freaking cards in your hand. There's no way Geist D doesn't have a very robust snapback to counter this play. Because it was one of those plays that's just imminent. Tribe huge swing OTK play was coming. Like that's a part of it. That's a part of this mirror. Usually that's how those games kind of come to an end. Usually, for the most part. I mean, it can go a lot of different ways. So you had to kind of figure that was a likely outcome of escape into a stall. We're going to go for a Tribe Infecting Virus steal here. Snatch steal. Got a ton of cards in hand. So you can discard twice if you felt so inclined. We will kick out 1 Sinister Serpent, targeting those spellcasters. Overextension without considering second Ghost is a misplay. Yeah. You got to run the numbers, man. I guess you got to, you got to run the numbers. You got to do the analysis and you got to send it. For me as a player, I don't run the numbers. I don't do the analysis, but I always send it. If I freaking, but it just doesn't, sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. So if he'd have did a little bit more analysis, he'd have probably been like, okay, maybe it's not worth going all in. Maybe just kind of go half in the bag. As we're going to go for another creature swap play. Creature swap has just been going insane on Alejandro. But you are punished this time because Alejandro did have the Scapegoats here as a follow-up. So you're going to go ahead and just Scapegoat for Scapegoat here. You kind of worked over a little bit, but still, it doesn't matter. You got the Tribe. You can go and kick off another activation of Tribe Infecting Virus. This card is broken. Okay, Tribe should be banned, or it should be a once per turn clause with Tribe. I've said that a billion times. I think that's so unfair. I think that's so unfair. They let Tribe just do a multi dump situation. That's too broken. As we're going to go and get all those scapegoat tokens off the field. Mewtwo struck back says 60% of the time. It works every time. Dude, Sex Panther. Sex Panther out here. Oh my goodness, dude. That's too funny. Damn. Yeah, if you just send it, sometimes it'll work. Okay. And sometimes it won't. Write that down. As they're going to go ahead and use the Chaos Sorcerer here to use its ability to target Ryu Senshi, or the 66.66 of the time when you get to Snipe Hunter. Dude, Snipe Hunter is pretty good, but Tribe is like really good. Tribe is just really, really good. I honestly wouldn't change much about GOAT format. Probably just ban Duo because it's unfun. I think I've said that a billion times. I probably wouldn't change anything because I like it the way it is, and I know that what we have is what we have. It's a known entity at this point. But I probably would emergency ban Delinquent Duo. I'd ban Delinquent Duo, and I would like restrict Spy at some point. We got to get done. I'm done with Spy. I'm done seeing Spy. We got to figure something out. Just to bring a little bit more balance. But Tribe is, I mean, I'm just thinking about like broken ass cards that, because people always complain about Delinquent Duo. You'll always complain about BLS. You'll always complain about Ring. You'll always complain about like Snatch. But rarely do you hear people complain about Tribe, because it just kind of slips under the radar because there's so many other cards in our format that is just so much more broken. Like broken beyond repair. You know, Delinquent Duo, Grace of Charity, BLS, and things like that. Tribe is nuts, dude. Tribe is crazy. It's kind of unfair. A little bit. But we rock with him. As we got Breaker the Magical Warrior. Breaker's going to use his counter to pop that set behind Chaos Sorcerer. It's going to be... What shall it be? Yo, Janjo Zone. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to you too. Happy New Year to you. Ban Duo first, then Pot. No. Duo can go. Pot can stay. Pot is fine. I like Pot. I am a Pot fan. I am a Pot believer. I am a Charity believer too. I'd probably ban Charity before I ban Pot. I think Pot is fine. I think it's fine. I think it's totally fine. I like Pot of Greed. I like the fact that Go Format has Pot of Greed, because I think that is one thing that makes our format unique, and I think it makes our format like playable. I think Pot of Greed is really good. I think it's something because it is this game that we play is based off that anime loosely, and we're the only format really that has like a following and that people play. Granted, it's not played as much as other formats, but it's still playing. We're the only ones that have Pot of Greed. Like, we're the only ones. You can play Critter. I think they have it, and earlier formats and Trad. You can play other formats that have it, but I don't think that they, I just don't think that I don't think they're as, iconic of a format or whatever. I think Pot's good. Pot gives us our identity. Pot of Greed it's a crazy card. They should just bring it back now. I don't know why they don't just make it free. Like, I can't believe, there are kids out there, 14 years old, 15 years old, getting into Yu-Gi-Oh right now, playing the current game, doing their thing, loading up Ashizu and Tier Laments and whatever the hell they're doing over there. I don't know the current game like that. There's these kids out there locking in, playing some Yu-Gi-Oh, have never legally activated Pot of Greed in their life. Ever. They know what it is, because everyone knows what it is. You know what I'm saying? Pot of Greed is one of those cards that transcends. It transcends Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a you can show people you can show people Pot of Greed, and they might know what it is, or at least where it comes from. It's iconic. It's iconic, and the fact that it's such an iconic thing, and it's been banned for so long, I think Konami should make it legal, dude. They should bring it back for at least for maybe for a single format. Maybe just for a little while. Maybe for a little while. Never legally activated pot of greed is a riot. You never but think about it. 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 Like, how crazy is that? They're bringing back Snatch Steal. They brought that back. I saw that on the latest ban list that they have. Snatch Steal is back. You know, they're bringing back cards. They brought Cyberjar back. They're working these cards in. Man, they'll bring Pot of Greed back, reprint Pot of Greed as a Starlight Rare, and sell $1 billion worth of products, dude. Because everybody's gonna want it. Everyone's gonna want it. Everyone's gonna want it. It's a no-brainer. Like, it's so simple. It's so clean. It's elegant. Play this card. Draw 2 cards from your deck, dude. Pot of Greed is too free, even if there are outs. I think right now. Oh, what is going on here? Did I freeze up again? I think I'm frozen again. I gotta get out. I think I'm frozen again. Let me get back in here. That's the second time I've been kicked off of this thing. That's the second time, man. Dueling Book just loves to destroy me, I guess. Let's see what we got. Okay. And I'm back. All right. So we got Alejandro on the play. We're going to go BLS immediately? What is happening? Am I missing something? Yo, what is happening? And we got card D. Okay. So we got I've never seen this before in my life, by the way. I've never I have never seen anything like that in my freaking life, by the way. What has just happened right now? I just haven't seen it. I haven't seen that type of maneuver occur in my dueling life. I just haven't seen it. Let's see if it works out, though. Let's see if this works out. Let's see if that was a bold. That was bold. All right, so we're in a game 5. Hold up. So was that match over? That was a match. Okay, so Geist D won 2. So Geist D's up to 2. Gotcha. Okay, that's the part I missed. So we started a new round. This is match 3. Oh my goodness, I just lost. What the hell is going on? As we got Tribe is going to go ahead and discard, kill the BLS, and attack into Magician of Faith. Magician of Faith is going to grab back Graceful Charity, pass it back on over to Alejandro. Yo, Jay-Z, do you like Modern? Do I like Modern? I like the idea of Modern. I wish I could play Modern. I don't know enough about Modern at all to actually have a valid opinion about it. I think but the opinion that I do have is that Modern Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't reflect retro Yu-Gi-Oh enough for me. I'm a way more inclined to be a follower and enjoyer of retro format Yu-Gi-Oh, just because of the pace of it, the card art of it, which is a huge aspect of me. The way I play, I like to look at the cards as pieces of art and works of art, and I think they all kind of tell a story, and I think it looks cool. I think some of the cards look really cool, especially these Go format cards are very iconic. I think nowadays the card art has gotten a little bit lazy, and I think that is kind of, and it's just because they have to pump out so many, they have to pump out so much, so fast, and like the bulk, it just doesn't hit, man. It doesn't hit. I don't know. So I like retro, but I do like the idea of current, and I wish I could play. And I'm getting more information, and I'm starting to kind of, I'm not gonna say I'm dabbling, but I'm watching and learning and listening, and hopefully one day I can gain the courage to play. At someday soon. I would love to play, like, because they have regional tournaments and stuff. They have like locals in my area that people go to playing current. I can't find a local for goat to save my life. Like they were everyone we've had have all kind of started dying out. But I can find current, and I would like to get back on the circuit and start like playing for real. I don't know if it's too often. New sets during the DM era was like every few months. Yeah, maybe I'm just hindsight. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But they would come out. I felt like they would come out a lot, but it just felt like even if the new sets would come out, it felt like the old sets were still around and they were still a thing. Like just because Labyrinth of Nightmare would come out and it would have the new cards, people would still go buy Metal Raiders and like try to get the Metal Raider cards, and they all kind of were together. Like I vividly remember like I remember the day Labyrinth of Nightmare came out. Like it's ingrained in one of my core memories. Labyrinth of Nightmare dropping, and I remember people buying those packs, and I still remember like being able to just go buy Metal Raiders and Blue Eyes like off the shelf, like is there, being there. Oh, change bottom round three. Okay, I could do that. 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 This is round number three. Geist D is kind of pulling ahead, getting crazy here. Geist D is pulling ahead. You definitely do not want to fall behind, because as these games go along, you're just going to continue to be behind. It seems like you're starting out strong here, as you got a delinquent duo taking out the Sinister Serpent. You got Genzo established. You got Chaos Sorcerer established. So far, it is Geist D. This is game number 3. Oh, this is match number 2. Wait, am I bugging? Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I got fake news. I'm tripping. This is match number 2. 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 I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. This is match number 2. Somebody, you know what? I'm bugging. I'm bugging. This is match number 2, game number 3. I think. I've lost it. Game 2 of match 2. Jesus Christ. I'm fired, dude. Just somebody shit can me, dude. I can't believe it. All right. I'm just going to shut the hell up, dude. I got to get out of it. I got to lock in. Okay. This is match 2. There we go. I looked away for a second because I saw the RPS, and I think when I timed out, I thought it was a new game. That's what it was. As we're swinging in, oh my goodness, huge damage coming down, and you get that bad boy Dark Blade in there. No, you don't. Scapegoats to the rescue again. These scapegoats are going crazy. Scapegoats are going to be able to stifle off this Dark Blade attack. You're going to hit one of the scapegoat tokens. And then we're going to meta the Magician of Faith here. Again, another main phase 2, Thousand Eyes Restrict. Interesting. And we get a suck in there too. All right, I gotta get my life together. I gotta get my life together. Don't worry. I'm gonna wake up. I'm gonna wake up. Okay. Game 2 gets another quality suck in. So we got another main phase 2, Thousand Eyes Restrict, and then a delinquent duo. So now, if that's your tribute monster in hand, you're feeling terrible. But you had Tsukiyomi as well. So Tsukiyomi was going to be your way around this Thousand Eyes Restrict. So that delinquent duo was extra strength Tylenol strong, because now you're going to be stuck with this freaking Thousand Eyes Restrict that cannot attack, and your whole board is locked up. So now you're just kind of sitting again, unless you can get to a Book of Moon, or you can get to some type of tribute. We do know that Alejandro has access to Dark Magician of Chaos as well. That was revealed in game number 1. So now you have to figure out a way to get past your own Thousand Eyes Restrict using no. I guess you could just tribute. Yeah, that's an easy way out. Oh, damn. So you got a Sure Priest as well. You're gonna bang, clap on in, and then 2200 gets in directly. That's 3 cards coming out of your graveyard. Ooh. That's 3 cards getting pillaged. Yeah, Alejandro's been doing that. Ryan Kirkpatrick. He's been doing the main phase 2 Thousand Eyes Restrict. I don't think I've seen that often. I think it's really cool though. You were not able to attack with that Chaos Sorcerer due to his banishing Thousand Eyes Restrict. Geist D back against the wall, 2 cards in hand, very threatening board, and you're just gonna go to a 1-1. Okay, that's what I was looking at. I'm looking at the wrong damn thing. Okay, now I see. Now I see the error of my ways. I do apologize. I was looking at this 3-1 thing at the top. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. Now we're going into game number 3 of match number 2. Cool. Cool. Go ahead and like the stream. And I promise I'll wake up. I haven't had any caffeine today. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had much cuisine either. I need to go eat some food, as a matter of fact. Man. Man, oh man, oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. And like you said, Janjo, maybe I could be misremembering. But it does just seem like now a lot of cards are coming out, and it's just a lot of different sets and a lot of re-releases and side sets and alternate sets and this that. I just can't keep up with it. And the game is just a different game. You guys have to agree with that. If you play, all my modern players in the chat, if you guys are modern players and you also play Goat format at any level, you can see that there are glaring differences between the way that the game is played now and the game was played in Goat format time. And it's not saying anything bad about either one. It's just I have my preferences, and I'm sure most people do. Like a lot of current players who play the current game only, they come back to Go format and they're like, I can't play this because it's too slow. It's too, I need all my information. I need my entire deck. I need to be able to do my moves. I like playing better the current way. And I can respect that. A lot of Go format players feel the same way. Like, hey, I like to slow down. I like to, have a turn, have multiple turns. I like to set cards, I like to activate flip effects, and then Go formats for you. It is what it is. And it's something for everybody. That's the thing I like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Especially these retro format games, because I believe fully that retro format will be the future of Yu-Gi-Oh! It will be. Like I fully feel that way. I don't know how much longer the current game can go on because there's not so much you can do. But I do feel the retro games will last indefinitely. I think because they're locked in time. They're solidified. And I really feel that way. I think I was watching a video. I think Simo. I don't watch too much Simo, but when I do, you know what I'm saying, I kind of, and he made a video and it was just Simo talking to the camera, talking about the future of Simo and the future of his channel and how he's going to do it and what's going to be. And I was just listening to what he was saying. He was like, what's going to be the next thing and what he's going to do. And I'm like, it fully resonated because I think retro is going to maybe not Goat format, maybe Edison format, maybe Tengu, maybe Hat, maybe Wind Up or Zexal. I don't know what the format's going to be, but I know for a fact that retro communities in Yu-Gi-Oh will persist on indefinitely. And I think they're going to have more of an impact. And I think Konami's going to see that and they're going to start to sell it. As Christopher Kathleen says, Tengu plant is based. I recommend. You recommend? I've heard great things about Tengu format. I've heard a lot of people are into it. I need to have like someone. Your boy JDZ is a fossil. Okay, I'm old. I can't get it like I used to. I need somebody to just spoon feed me the information, dude. I need somebody to just. I'll put my bib on. Okay, I'll put my bib on. I'll bib up. I'll put my baba on, and I need somebody to just spoon feed me that Tengu information, dude, and I will get it. Like I watch when I was learning how to play Edison format, I just started plugging into all the Edison YouTubers. Edison has a plethora of people doing great Edison format information. They're putting it out there. They're beating the drum. Boom, boom. You got Keegan over there hooking it up. You got Beast Mode. You got Fraser Smith. You got Card Path. You got freaking Snack. You got everybody. They're getting it in. Like, so if you want to learn, they have so many avenues of people who are putting out really, really great information about it. I try to find that for Tengu. It doesn't exist. I try to find that for Hat. It doesn't exist. I try to find that for Perfect Circle. It doesn't exist. Okay, I'm trying to get into that info and I can't find it, so I just don't try. As Geist D does eventually get to the match win. So this is a new match. This is 2-0. Okay, so Geist D is up 2 matches to 0. This is a match 3, odd number. Geist D will be going first. Okay, so now we are into round. All right, now we're into round number 3. Let's go. Jean Fieldhost has subscribed to the channel. Yo, welcome, Jean. How are you? How are you doing? How is your life? Welcome to the program. Thanks for being a part of it. As now we are entering into round number 3. I will update this and boom. We have Geist D sitting at a comfortable 2-0 right now. I think Tengu is more straightforward than Edison to dive right in, but I also understand one to learn first before heading in. That is my biggest thing, Christopher, is not, and I've gone over this, so I've gone over this in detail. One of my biggest things I try to do in life, not just in Yu-Gi-Oh or retro format or anything, the thing I do in life is to not appear as an asshole. Just to not appear, even if I am an asshole, or if I am dumb or I am stupid, I try not to appear that way. That's the main goal, my main objective in most days. And if you could do that, you're probably going to have a good day. If you could just stack up days where you're just, okay, I'm not an asshole. That's how it was when I was learning Edison. If I don't know the rules, if I don't know the card pool, if I don't know how to build a deck, if I don't know how to play, and I just hop on into the ladder, just putting that on someone else. I don't know how to play. I don't know the rules. I don't know the card pool. I'm an asshole because I haven't done the research to learn what it takes to be there. And I'm wasting someone else's time and I'm wasting other people's opportunities. So I would never do that. I just wouldn't do it. So I would sit back. I would read a lot, watch a lot of videos. I would watch a lot of matches until I felt comfortable enough to play with someone who I knew in a safe environment to kind of bring me along slowly. And then finally, once I feel comfortable enough, I can, okay, I'll enter an event, or I'll play a smaller tournament, or I'll do something. That's kind of how I go about it. Tengu, for me, it just seems like maybe right now it needs more information for one, and more people doing it. Cause I can't seem to, like, I'm not about to, hey guys, let's go play some Tengu. All right, well, what the hell is a Tengu? Then I'm an asshole because I don't know how to play. Like I'm I think that's my point of it. I think I need more information too. As we got Breaker to pop the Call of the Haunted, Perfect Circle and Dino Rabbit are underrated. Perfect Circle, I think I can play. I'm looking at those cards. I was talking to KL 1993, big Perfect Circle enjoyer. He was telling me all about it. We met on the ladder randomly, and we were playing, and we were start talking about different formats, and we were talking about a Perfect Circle, and that one came up. He's like, huge Perfect Circle. He's like, man, I want more people to play because I think this format's awesome, and I think it's good, and tell me all the good stuff about it. And I was like, that sounds cool. And I looked at the card pool. I was like, bro, I know most of these cards. I think I can do this one. Like, I think I can do this one. So Perfect Circle, I'm definitely willing to try that one. Should add a win counter text box. Oh, I think I have that. Let's see. Nope. I'm sorry. You gotta understand my whole, that's why my overlay looks so bad right now, is because I got a new monitor and it threw off all of my my setup. So I got to get back in here and set it up. So maybe I can do that though. Let me see if I can find that. No. Give me a sec. I think I can do that. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I thought I could, but I can't. Maybe I can. Maybe I can do something a little more simplified. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's try this. It's not gonna be beautiful, okay? It's not gonna be elegant, okay? But we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Let's see. Oh yeah, that looks real bad. Do, 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 do. All right, let's see. Why must you? All right, give me. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. How about that? Boom. Huh? We're cooking, dude. I try to listen, man. I try to do what I can. It's not great. Obviously, this is not the standard. But Geisty's got two. Geisty's got two. Alejandro has zero right now. First to 11 is going to be the win as we're in round number three. Okay, back to the action. It looks like we have a Pot of Greed being played. We got Kalahan in the graveyard. Now we're going to discard some Thunder Dragons there. All right, so we got two here. Let's see if I can paste, copy, and then paste a duplicate. Huh? And then I'll move this up here. And then, all right. And then I'll make that a 0. Oh, we're so cooking, dude. I am absolutely on fire, dude. Oh my goodness. I am on fire, dude. Oh my goodness. I'm on fire. I just cooked. Boomer struggles to use computer live on you. Bandit Keith is just roasting me, dude, for nothing, dude. Oh man, that hurt my feelings, dude. I like it though. Dang, dude, got me. Tyler says Tengu is so awkward to even try playing without understanding the format. Yeah, because it has XZ summon in it, which seems cut and dry. That seems easy. That seems easier to me to understand than synchro summoning. It does. No math required. Just two guys, same thing. Boom. You just smack a dude on there. It doesn't need a special guy. Just two guys. There it is. And you just slap them on top of each other. And you're in and out of there. No, you don't need a XY guy with a Z guy. And then nah. It's two guys. Excuse me for being out of the loop. Who won the last best of 11? AJT BLS won the last one with a score of 11-10. It came down to the final game, the final match. It was a pretty good one. Kind of ended on a low note though, but still, we got through it. And it was good. That's still up on this channel if you want to go back and check that out. It is alive and well and available to all of you if you want to go back and do that. Got a shave too. Got my little beard going. It's Suki. This Assura Priest has been going nuts. This Assura Priest, this main deck Assura Priest might be the game breaker, dude. This might be the freaking card of this might be the card of the showcase right here. Assura Priest. And it's not like Geist D is using like pre-tactics or pre-siding tactics, because he literally played this same strategy in the GOAT format World Championship, the most prestigious GOAT format dueling tournament of the year. He brought this exact same idea of main deck Assura Priest. So it's not like he's saying like, oh, I know my opponent might be playing metas and stuff and goes, I'm gonna bring Assura Priest in my main deck. It's not, I don't think that. Chase asks, do you work from home? I wish I did. I don't. I just been off work. I've been off work for the past couple weeks, just on vacation, taking some time off, spend some time with the family, doing some traveling, doing some reorganizing. I'm no longer in my living room. My dad came into town, and I had like a guest room, and my kids use it as like a play area. And then when he left, we kind of tore it down. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move all my stuff in there and have my own little section of the house off to do this kind of stuff instead of in my freaking living room. So people come over, because I don't tell. I'm a hypocrite like that. I don't tell a lot of people about this. A lot of people don't know about the goat world and about YouTube and about that. But when they come to my house and they see this whole setup, I got lights, I got a camera, you know what I'm saying? I got computers and stuff. They're like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, and I have to tell them. And it's always kind of it's not necessarily. I wouldn't say it's embarrassing because I'm not ashamed of it by any means. But it's always like, all right, I make videos on the internet about goat format Yu-Gi-Oh. What's Yu-Gi-Oh? What's that? Show me a video, and I have to show it to them, and then we sitting there awkwardly watching me on video to do that, and it's just like, and it gets really awkward. Like it's really because this is like this is someone you invited to your house, so it's gonna be like at least someone you like, sort of. You know, it's a family or friend. It's a family member. It's someone that you know that you bring into your house that you're telling this secret to. It's not even a secret. It's something that you just don't expose out. So it's real. It gets really weird. So now maybe if I have it back here, I can now just close this door, just close the door and then do it, and then still, you know, and still vibe out with it. As we're going to go ahead and creature swap the Night Assailant. Night Assailant is going to flip. Oh, now you got Tsukiyomi loop with your own guy, dude. That is just tragedy. That is just tragedy. As Tyler Jedlicka says, speaking of Goat Worlds, I sent you a DM last week in case you missed it. Okay, I have to go back and check. I'm going through all the DMs this week. I have been like not really on Discord like that. I'll go back in and look at them. And we can do that after the stream. I've just been because we got GFC. I've been working on trying to play that. We got PWCQ coming down. We got a lot of fish are in the fryer. We got the mail, like all of the tokens should be getting done. Scully sent me some pictures of the tokens. They should be here, and the rest of the Worlds prizing should be free to go out. Shout out to all the duelists who got prizes from Worlds. But if you didn't want to wait for your token, you should already have your mat right now. If I know some people are still waiting for theirs, the token should be in, and we'll get those things sent out too. So the sooner I can get all the damn prizes done and sent out, the better. And then we got GFC coming up. We got new mats being designed right now. We got it's a lot. It's a lot happening. It's a lot happening behind the scenes. So we're working hard. Hardly working, and we're gonna go. So Alejandro is actually in a pretty severe spot here. Geist D is thinking about it. Geist D is thinking here in the main phase one, as we're going to go ahead and just set one and pass. We're not going to go for a Night Assailant loop here. We're not going to try to stick another 1100. We're just going to mark and bypass that set mon, and then we're going to throw it back on over to Alejandro. Alejandro now on the play. Maybe that's that set serpent again. Maybe that's a serp set on the field in defense position, and it was. As you flip summon the Sinister Serpent, we're going to attack into the Night Ass. We'll take a little bit of chip damage in the process, as Night Assailant does have 500 defense for some reason. For some reason unknown to mankind, Night Assailant has 500 defense and 200 attack, which makes very little sense to me. It is what it is. It's one of those weird stat lines, man, that just piss me off. I don't know why. That dude should be like 200, 300, dude. He's doing too much. He's doing the most. Serpent should be able to kill Night Assailant without question. Sinister Serpent should be able to cleanly run over Night Assailant without question. Getting walled, that just pisses me off. He's just doing too much. He's doing too much. As we go ahead and flip the Magician of Faith here. So electing not to go for a little loop there ended up paying dividends for Geist D, who has a plethora of powerful spell traps you can grab back. Probably getting the Upstart Goblin here. Just kidding. It's going to be Graceful Charity. Just kidding. It's going to be the Graceful Charity. We're going to rip that thing immediately. So it's looking not great. Is it against the rules for them to arrange a split behind closed doors? Yes, that is against the rules. That cannot be done. That will not happen, because unless, I guess it could. theoretically, it could, but that would be a tremendous waste of time on both of their on both of their parts. You could. I mean, you could do whatever you want. It's a free country, free world, free goat world. But I don't think that would be advised. I don't think that would be advised. As we're going to go ahead and take over the Chaos Sorcerer with a Thousand Eyes Restrict. He's got a nice beefy stat line, and you got Tsukiyomi loop installed as well. So Alejandro's got a lot of things to think about on this next turn. A lot of things to ponder. As Tsukiyomi of your own is going to come down, take out the Thousand Eyes Restrict, smack into it, set up the Dark in the graveyard. Main phase 2, you're going to think about it more, put another set spell trap down in the field before it bounce past Tsukiyomi back to the hand. And now Geist D is on the play. You have 6 cards in hand, 4 on the field, total of 10. 10 versus 8. You did get a double charity situation. You're sitting at a fresh 8,000 life points. You got to be feeling fine as you go ahead and play the Regeki break. So you do have Regeki breaks in your deck. That's the first time we've seen the Regeki break so far. And you're going to hit the set Lightning Vortex as well. First time we've seen that card being displayed as well. As main phase 1, we got Black Blackluster. The Blackluster Soldier hits the field and attack. And we got Tribe Together. This could be a GG. Probably is if Solemn Judgment's back there and you already know it is. Go ahead and splash the Solemn Judgment. We're going to go ahead and enter into a game number 2. All right. So we got Geist D. Geist D is up 2-0 right now. 2-0. Trying to make your way to 11. We got Alejandro who's trying to get a dub. You gotta start piling the dubs together here soon, or this is going to just get out of hand for you. You don't want to be down, or maybe you got to figure something out. You have to figure out a scheme of maneuver or a way to combat this deck. There's got to be a way that you can. It's got to be something that you can learn, and maybe you can start to capitalize on. You are changing up your side a little bit, or maybe even, or at least your approach, it appears. I wouldn't consider doing the same thing that you've been doing. You got to mix it up. You got to find something different because Geist D does have, it just seems like he's got a lot of answers for what you're trying to put out. It seems like he's playing this very well, and he knows exactly what needs to happen to get the path to victory is a lot more clear for Geist D right now, or so it appears. So I think Alejandro will probably better serve to try to find a different way to get to the dub, because you got to figure out a consistent way to make it happen. As Geist D will be going first. He's going second. He just hit him with a draw, like a straight up raw draw, huh? Just a raw draw pass ski. Didn't have a good monster to start with, so he just threw it on over to Geist D. We're going to come out with Breaker, book that bad boy immediately, put him face down defense position. And then you have the Nometer cross out to hit the GK Spy. So Geist D also has GK Spy as well. Alejandro does not. So that is another cool thing you can see. You can start to kind of tell the story of these two players' decks. You can see what they have and what they don't. You got what else you got? Cool. Can I move this? Oh, dude, having 2 monitors is crazy, dude. Oh man, I don't know how I survived so long with 1 monitor. This is just great. Having 2 is just so good. We're going to go ahead and Thunder Dragon up here for Alejandro. But as we're waiting, please go ahead and like the stream if you haven't done so already. It goes a long way. If you like these Duelist Showcase too, they don't happen too often. This is the second one that I've done. I broke a solemn blood oath, and I was like, I'm never going to do it again. And I immediately do another one just because the vibes. And I think they're very interesting to see, and then people want to learn and grow and become better players. What better way than to showcase some of the game's best players playing for an immense amount of things. They're tremendous stakes. I think it's good for me as a content creator to put this out. It's good for the players to showcase their dueling abilities, and it's also good for the new duelists to see. So I think it's a win-win-win for everyone involved. It's, as Yu-Gi-Oh from Zero says, are the duelists allowed to switch decks in between matches, or do they have to stay on these lists the entire best of 21? They have to stay on they have to stay. You cannot change at all. The deck that you submitted has to be the deck that you play throughout the entire event. That'll be interesting too if you can do like a like a like a straight up every match you change your deck kind of thing, or every match the winner has to stay on the same deck, the loser has to change a match, or no, that'd be too cheesy. Or you submit like 3 decks. That'd be a good one. You submit 3 decks, and then they all can be the same deck if you want. You submit 3 different decks, and then after each round, both players can change their deck to one of those 3 decks. That'd be cool. Or the winner has to stay on the same deck, the loser can change. Something like that. I don't know. We can figure something out. As we got Assura Priest is down and Chaos Sorcerer. So Alejandro is getting aggressive here as we're going to punch on in with 2300. And they both will connect. That's 4,000 life points coming on off of Geist's health. 4,000 life points as we got the snatch deal on the Chaos Sorcerer. MST is already in the graveyard. So now you're just like, dang. You tried to get there. You tried to get aggro with the Chaos Sorcerer. Ended up with a snatch deal. Vivaldo is on main deck Genzo and main deck Dark Magician of Chaos. So keep that in mind. And several scapegoats and metamorphoses. Geist D, same thing. They're both chaos control. But Geist D has, I don't know. I gotta start paying a little closer attention to see what you guys know. But if you watch the stream, you can start to piece together what the decks have, ratio wise. Open up your duelingbook.com, start plugging these cards in, and you can have an idea of what each deck is. As we got Chaos Sorcerer is going to be able to attack in directly. And it is the scapegoats. So scapegoats are played now. We'll hit one. And let's see if there's any type of main 2 shenanigans. It's just going to be Tsukiyomi here to just place that Chaos Sorcerer face down defense position. Break up the snatch deal. You do go into a Nobleman of Crossout, but you already have one in the graveyard already. And if it does get Nobleman, it's not your property anyway, so you probably don't give a damn. All right. So Vivaldo's got a ton of cards in hand still. I believe there are some... No, there's no Thunder Dragons. You already converted your Thunder Dragons with your Graceful Charity. You already did some damage, and you will go ahead and play the Metamorphosis here. So Tsukiyomi looking to be the correct maneuver there. You're going to be able to block off 2,300 potential 2,300 attack. Unless we go for the Genzo right now. Perhaps there could be an Android Psycho Shocker sighting. You're gonna think about it though. We'll just set another Mon in defense position, throw it back on over to Geist. Geist does have the clean out to this Thousand Eyes District. Let's see if he elects to go for it, or will we do something different? You got the clean out to the Thousand Eyes. We'll just elect to mark and bypass the out. We'll just say no. I'll just set him on in defense position in face of the Thousand Eyes Restrict and see if you can force your way out of it. Geist is probably trying to get some more cards. Thinking here. We're going to trip up the Assure Priest and the Thousand Eyes Restrict for a DMOC. Dark Magician of Chaos hits the field in attack position. Let's see. He called target, so that means that if I recall correctly, since he called target, I don't think you can solemn now, but you can TT, of course. As dang, that's unfortunate there for that's unfortunate there for Alejandro. Now I bet you wish you would have targeted that freaking Graceful Charity, or maybe even the Mystical Space Typhoon, perhaps. Maybe even Metamorphosis and or Scapegoats. That Nobleman feels bad, but you do have Chaos Sorcerer again. Second copy of Chaos Sorcerer has hit the field in attack position as DMOC found his way out of play. If I'm playing DMOC, I gotta play Return. I'm playing Return, dude. To hell with it. I'm throwing one copy of Return in my deck. I haven't seen one yet, but I would have. It could potentially be a Return. I haven't seen one, but I would love to have a Return in my deck if I'm playing DMOC. He's got these Sorks. He's got the ability to stall. I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't seen one yet. As we got if we got the Chaos Sorcerer going to be able to take out two of the Scapegoats. Just trying to go for game, and these Scapegoats are just coming on in. If I'm playing DMOC and Jinzo, I'm playing Return. No question. Oh, I'm with you, Chris. Chase. I'm sorry. I said Chris. I'm 1000% in your camp. I believe what you're saying. You're spitting. I would 1,000,000,000% also have a Return aspect in my deck right now. It just seems like it would fit nicely with what you got going on. And all these games we've seen so far, like a nice healthy Return. As we're gonna go for it, the Ojama King has hit the field. Oh, look at this guy! Look at this dude! Look at this dude! We're in Ojama Town now, as the king of all Ojamas has hit the field. the big old Chungus. The Chungus is among us as the big boy, the big dog. 3,000 defense, but there are outs for days to this guy. This guy can get around. We can get around this dude. We can definitely get around this dude. I believe the zones are the zones are secured. Pro tip: remove a goat, Sook, flip Ojama to keep the lock. Remove a goat, Sook, flip Ojama to keep the lock. I like it. It's up. The lock is there, but it's a lot of ways to get around this thing. It's a lot of ways to get around it. Let's see if Geist D has one of those many options. Because right now, all these zones are completely secured. You can't put a monster onto the field right now. Yeah, it's 3 spaces. It's three spaces. How do I get in these types of situations? I have a list of duelists that need a go format beatdown. You and the Sauce? Dude, the Sauce versus Shogun. Showcase. Let's see it. You beat your dad. You guys play for whoever wins is the other guy's dad, dude. Whoever you guys play for parental rights of each other. That'd be funny. Sauce versus Shogun parental battle. But we're going to go banish here. We're going to banish with the Chaos Sorcerer, and we're going to unlock. Interesting, indeed. So now you have a zone. The Ojama King was holding you down to 3. That's a long way to try to ride that Ojama, and you wouldn't make it anyway because you have less cards. So a deck out Ojama situation, which can happen, by the way. That is a thing that can go down. No, it's 3. that is definitely a maneuver that can go down. If you can get an Ojama King scapegoat, just lock people out of the game and just go for a deck out, it can happen. It can happen. As we're still hanging out here, Geisty thinking about it. Gotta make a play. Gotta make it happen. You have the big chungus on the field in defense position, 3,000. That bad boy says choose up to three of your opponent's unused monster zones. Those zones cannot be used. Dang. But you got one. You do have a free zone. You're trapped to those two in the middle. And then Nobleman across out is going to hit the set Sinister Serpent. Maybe you can get active and start trying to cost a little bit more if you felt so inclined. You got TT and Mirror both resting patiently into the Go format dueling graveyard. You got options here. You can start sending if you want it. As Alejandro is thinking about it, we're going to go and flip Magician of Faith here. Magician of Faith to grab back. This is tough. This is actually really tough. We're going to grab back Grace of Charity this time. This is tough. All right, so we get back Grace of Charity. And then we'll meta. Okay. So we'll meta the Ojama King here. I like that. When the last time you guys seen a double meta on a fusion? That wasn't happening at all. That used to be a play that goes down all the time. That don't go down that much no more. But it's meta on the meta to Ryu Senshi. This could be game imminent. You have 2,300 and 2,000 on the field. You got Magician of Faith. You got Ryu Senshi. You just need that set to not be another Book of Moon or Scapegoat, and you are absolutely thugging. And it will be none other than Scapegoats. You have been befuddled yet again. These Scapegoats have attacked your health. Alejandro has to be throwing his freaking computer around right now. Like, how many Scapegoats can you play? And why are they always where you need them to be? I'm pissed. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm pissed. As you're able to set another Mon on the field in defense position. So your spot still isn't terrible, but it's definitely not great. As you're going to go ahead and slam into the Magician of Faith. You're going to do a little bit of damage there. If it goes through. Got a triple meta for King. Triple meta. He's slamming, getting it in. So Ashura is slapping. And then we're going to take the 14 here. No Book of Moon. We're going to take another slap in. What are we popping? Night Ass is going to pop. And we'll think. We're going to pop a token there. We're going to pop a token there. Probably heads up play. Probably trying not to allow Geist D to end on a chaos rebuttal, but you still get it anyway because you're able to just crash into the Ryu Senshi. So he just took the 300 damage anyway, and then you're going to go for a main phase 2 chaos follow up as you're banishing Chaos Sorcerer. Cool, man. That's some scapegoats, man. Joey Wheeler would be so proud. Joey Wheeler would be so proud as sorry. But now we're thinking. Has he used Snatch Steal yet? Let's see. Vivaldo still has a Snatch Steal available in the deck. It exists. But we got Ring. Ring target Chaos Sorcerer in the end phase. Try to play around any Book of Moon or any further malfeasance. Now you just need another normal summon. You need and there's your normal summon right there in the form of Sinister Serpent. You're going to spam and slam the Sangan. Sangan attacking to the set, and now you need not another Scapegoat. Oh my. Oh man, Vivaldo's got to be pissed, dude. Come on, man. That's crazy. Now that's crazy. Now that is crazy talk. Now we're talking crazy. Now we're talking crazy as we got triples. We're in triples right now. Rivaldo's got to be tilting. I'd be tilting into oblivion, dude. I would be so far into the shadow realm, dude. I would be plastered onto the wall. I'd be so. Oh man, that's a triple, dude. That's a walk off. That is a trip. That's in triplicates. Okay, that's a three copy. That's a triple triple. And usually, like scapegoats coming in bunches like that, it usually never ends well. But this time, it worked out marvelously for Geist D. If he could just get to a metamorphosis now to convert, hopefully not creature swap, because creature swap here seems a little less than good. Oh man, I'd be pissed. I'm pretty sure my monitor would have a giant hole in it right now. I would elbow drop that thing. It'd be broken. I'd leg drop my freaking monitor. It's always the monitor that I take out on, as we got Ryu Senshi and now we got Magician of Faith resolving for another spell trap. Maybe get another scapegoat again. That would just be too much. That'd be too much. Not four scapegoats. We can't. Let's see where the graph's going to be. All these cards don't look great, but Snatch Deal is probably the better option, as you're going to be able to smack into another scapegoat. Wes was going for chaos theory, dude. Wes was like, I want more scapegoats, more tokens. That's too much. That'd be too many tokens, man. Oh, dude, Alejandro's got to be pissed. There's no way he's not pissed. I'd be furious. I'd be uppercutting my monitor. As we got Pro Set Heavy Storm now coming down, we're gonna pop your own scapegoats. Snatch Steal and Creature Swap is a mess. Oh, this might be it. This might be game. No, not like this. No, it's not game. Oh, can you? Oh, can you summon? Oh my God, he did it. Oh no. Oh God. Oh no. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt. That hurt. Now that one hurt. That one hurt. So we're going to a 3-0 right now. That one hurt. Now that one hurt. That one was painful. That that didn't feel good. You'll remember that one for a while. Ooh. So Geisty is going to move up to 3-0. And then we have man, that hurt my spirit. We're going on round number 4. I don't know how many matches they plan on playing today, but I'll sit here all night. I had some stuff going down, but and we got dual rip dual, so that's a good way to start back. That's a good way to start back. But man, you gotta start piecing it together, because that tilt. I don't care who you are. I know Alejandro plays high stakes a lot. Alejandro plays high stakes a lot from what I'm hearing, and I understand that. And I know Geist D plays high stakes a lot. I know they have a background at this, but I don't care who you are. You're tilting. You're tilting. You get hit with triple goats, like a GG no reads type situation. Like, I got game, you can't stop it. Goats, check that. I got game, you can't stop it. Goats, check that. I got game, you can't stop it. Goats, 3 times. You're tilting. I don't care who you are. You're going to tilt, and you gotta shake it off. You gotta shake it off. You gotta shake it off. Oh man, that's rough. That's rough. All right, so he did start off. He does get the delinquent duo to hit the delinquent duo, which is great. You did get your Thunder Dragons up, which is great. You're able to set a vicious T set into the face of Geist D, and you're able to pass there. Geist D responds with a start off creature swap. We're going to call it a haunted here right away. We're going to give you the Thunder Dragon instead, and I'm going to keep my set. You're going to give me what you got there. It's probably something bogus, probably. Singing, Serpent, or the like. But it was fitting that creature swapping a goat was one at what creature swap has been going. Geist D right now in this showcase, in this series, Geist D is making me a creature swap believer. Because usually, if I'm playing against a goat based deck, I'm taking that card the hell out. Like, but it just seems like it's facilitating a lot of game shots. Like it's he's gotten game with that card like multiple times already. It's getting game. Like he switches token to attack over the thing, and you're just pulling games out of nowhere. Like that game shot was completely orchestrated on the back of creature swap. People play different when money is involved. I'll be honest and say I don't play well. I'm built I'm not built for it. Stresses me out. I could never do it. I could never do it. I couldn't do it. I would not be able to function. Cuz the only thing I will be able to think about is the amount of money that I'm possibly losing. That's all I will lose. That's all I would think about. It will just haunt my dreams. As we got Magician of Faith here, Magician of Faith getting back the Delinquent Duo, so we have the opportunity to go for a second installation of Delinquent Duo, and we will. We're going to take the SERP and we're going to take out the Metamorphosis. So double duo, second time, second double duo installation. You got Thunder Dragon in attack position. You're going to tribute up Thunder Dragon. Is that the Genzo? Oh, never mind. Metamorphosis. I'm dumb. We just did that a little backwards there as Metamorphosis comes down, or maybe it's just a little bit of lag. Metamorphosis takes over the Thunder Dragon. And then we're going to smack on in for 16. I remember hearing people talking banlist wanted to unlimit creature swap, and I'm just screaming, no, you don't understand this card. I understand it enough, and I would love to see creature swap at 3. I think it would be so good. I think it would be so good. I think it would be so good. Creature swap at 3. I want to see people just playing Mataza the Zapper, dude. Put him in your deck, dude. I want to see people playing Blindly Loyal Goblin, dude. Put him in your deck. Freaking Amoeba. Let's go Amoeba. Let's go freaking Griggle. Come on now. Griggle. Give me some Griggle. Give me some Amoeba. Give me some Mataza the Zapper, dude. I say no. I'm not going. I need my cards to be loyal. Where's the loyalty at? Ain't no loyalty in these streets. As we're going to go ahead and Graceful Charity, we're going to hit it with a Solemn Judgment. We'll pay half. Drop it down to 32. Dropping down to 32. And then we hit the Nobleman of Cross out. So you did hit the Spy as well, which was a pretty mighty hit. We know that Alejandro is not playing GK Spy. Geist D appears to be playing 2 copies of the card. We smack on in with 16, and we'll just RB that bad boy right away, popping the Thousand Eyes Restrict, clearing that attack, smacking it over, drawing a card, trying to come back from a double duo. You had that Serpent to kind of insulate yourself a little bit. But man, it's still going to be rough as you got one set spell trap onto the field, 3,200 life points. And we're going to bring out Chaos Sorcerer. We're spamming and slamming. I would be so shell shocked, dude. I would never attack. I would just, I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. Like, and of course, scapegoats, dude. I'd be like, man, I'm so sick of these damn scapegoats. As we're entering into the second main phase, we're going to draw Geist D on the play. We're going to... Oh, Alejandro on no spy, then Balter was mandatory. Balter can come down. Geist D can make Balter and kind of go crazy. Balter can kind of go crazy because he's got nobody that can... Just based on what I've seen, I don't think Alejandro has like any like Mr. Tomatoes or Spy or Reaper. I haven't seen cards that can like stop you from getting your ass kicked. Haven't seen. So Geist D is, I think, picking up on that and is able to just kick ass, dude, and just not be worried about attacking into. You could attack in with anything and it's probably gonna go through. Oh man. Oh, there's so much synergy for creature swap in Go. You got scapegoats. You got Sangin, Serpent, their own guy. Like people don't forget. Like you play mind control at 3 in Go format. You can mind control one of their guys and then creature swap it for the guy that you want, which is a 5, and you get to keep it. So that's cool too. It's a whole thing, man. It's a whole thing. Only reason I don't like creature swap that much is because it does require some setup, and it does require the board has to look a certain way, and your opponent can interact with that card too much and put you in bad positions. But the way Geist D is using it, not like as a way to like gain some type of board position or some type of advantage, he's using it more as a I'm about to win, and here's a way I'm gonna push it over the top. Like pushing another win condition is a way that he's kind of using it, and it seems really really strong. Even against the goats, because even if you take a goat, they're still gonna have a goat in attack position, and BLS hit a goat, hit direct 6,000. I mean, what are we talking about? 6,000 damage, like that's basically GG most of the time. As we got Magician of Faith, 3 copies of Magician of Faith. Okay, I can respect that. As we're going for another chaos play here. Bro, if this is another scapegoat, I'm just going to have to turn this damn stream off, dude. I can't. I just simply cannot. I need, and we're going to meta. If this is a free scapegoat, I'm going to have to cut it off, guys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to shut it off. I can't sit here and watch this happen over and over again. I can't do this, man. I can't do this, man. Oh my God. Come on, man. Oh, come on, man. Yo, Alejandro, you got to keep sending it, dude. I can't keep watching this, dude. I can't keep watching this man go. But he's making the right play. He's like right there. He's got a way to stop traps. He's got a game shot on board. He's got the cards in play. He's doing everything right. But as you get to the point, scapegoats. These scapegoats are going. Oh. Come on, man. Alejandro's saying cheating. No, he's not cheating, man. He's not cheating. It's just he's got 3 copies of it, and he's got Snatch Steal too. Oh man. It's Alejandro's fault for overextending. There has been some overextension. Especially in the earlier rounds. There has been some overextensions. But at the same time, you don't want to get the yips, you know what I'm saying? Vibe. You don't want to get the yips and like put yourself in spots where you're not being aggressive enough, because that was game. Like the game was over. If that's not scapegoats, then you win, kind of thing. You got to take those shots, man. You have to. And if you start getting into your mind about not taking the shots when you should, you're gonna start. Oh, and yeah, I saw him too. It's just broke. Oh man. Whew. You got to go for it sometimes, but you got to calm down. See, Alejandro, and that's rightfully so. Like he's obviously pissed off. I would be. Obviously, you start to experience tilt. It's impossible not to. Like I don't care who you are, you gotta feel that tilt comes. That tilt beast comes in, and what you gotta do. You gotta take a deep breath. You gotta compose. You gotta vibe, dude. You gotta vibe, dude. You gotta relax. You gotta breathe. You gotta get back into it, because you got a long way to go. Dang, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my goodness. Whew, shit. Dang. Oh man. But we got it though. We got it. You got to just calm down, relax, breathe, reconstitute, compose yourself, get back into the fight. But when you start, like when it starts happening, you start like, because I've been on the other side of that. Like I play enough dueling book to know, and I play enough Go format to know, like, hey, ain't no way. You gotta be hacking. You must be hacking. There is no way that this happened the way that it's happening right now. You gotta be hacking. I've been there, so I get the vibes, but I can assure you that Geist D is not hacking the program to play. Freaking dang, dude. Oh my goodness, dude. Whew. Well, man, it is what it is. 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 But we got this, though. We got this. You can come back, but you don't want to be down 4-0. So you want to turn this one around as quickly as you can. Get some dubs together. You want to piece together some dubs there. You got duo. You starting duo? Okay. You started duo 2 games in a row. You had a lot of duos there. As you're able to hit duo, target the second card from the deck. If he was hacking the program, I think he'd stack something better than multiple ghosts. I would agree. I would concur. But you got pot duo. Okay, so you can't talk about hacking now because pot duo is very strong and you got a very threatening set onto the field. You discarded one Nobleman to cross out. You got to be feeling comfortable with this opening for yourself. As Geist D is going to be able to add the Sinister Serpent back from the graveyard to the hand. But second dagger is nuts as you're going to rip all Magician of Phase out of the deck. Second Nobleman, you kind of knew it was coming. You kind of felt it. That's kind of one of those things. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. As you got Thunder Dragons there, so you do have a light monster set back up. Three Magician of Faith are banished, and you have one Nobleman as well. So Nobleman hits GK Spy. 3 banished for you, 1 banished for Geist. So maybe they might say something about what's in the hand. Perhaps there might be some information to glean from that. No, you don't have to roll. You do not have to roll for Delinquent Duo. As a matter of fact, you shouldn't if the hand is already randomized. As IMZ1 says, Solemn main deck Ashura, well-timed creature swap. Geist D's deck is just overall better than Alejandro's. Yeah. I mean, but it feels like honestly though, it doesn't like I don't want to and it was scapegoats too. So that was a good play. Able to MST snipe the scapegoats in the end phase. I don't want to say it's better or worse. Alejandro has been playing pretty good and he's put himself in winning positions, but Geisty has had the out every time. Like it's been significant amount of games that Alejandro's been right there to win and just didn't work out. So it's something you got to ride with. As Graceful Charity is going to be played now. Draw 3. You got Sinister Serpent in hand. Super appreciate the players. I'm not putting up 1K, but this has been the best PSA adverse Jinzo. PSA against. This has been an anti Jinzo, anti Demont campaign. Dude, they get. I don't want to talk ill about Demont because I firmly believe Demont should be played significantly more than what it is. And I was hoping after seeing Demont in that game 1 that Demont would just be the difference maker and just come out just clapping cheeks, and it just has not been. As the Sure Priest is on the beatdown, taking over the position, smacking in for 17, which you're going to mirror force that bad boy right away. Get him up out of there. Geist D has found some units, starting off with that Delinquent Duo, but you got Pot and Charity to kind of catch up a little bit, set a ton of cards on the field. Alejandro has to be livid. Is Alejandro playing premature? Yes. Alejandro does have access to premature burial as well. For sure. That we've seen. Oh, man. Two TD, JIN, Night Assailant, and Book. Oh, yeah. Your hand is just bricked into oblivion, dude. Oh, my goodness. You send a Night Assailant back and you can't make a play. That is just so lame. As we send Night Assailant back to the deck, hand is Jinzo, Thunder Dragon, Book of Moon. Pass. pass as Geist just going to sets another card. If that is held, Magician of Faith is in a really strong spot. You got Nobleman is gone. You got all Magician of Faith are gone. You got to, you trap dust shot the situation. Oh my goodness, is that set Faith? Oh my goodness, it is set Faith. You get back Graceful Charity for another activation. Alejandro's got to be losing it again. Oh my goodness, we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it and lay it. Add 3, send 2. One's gonna be Cinder Serpent. One's gonna be Thunder Dragon. Dang. Whew. Man, this hurts. This, but it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. This game is far from over, but this one is gonna be tough to kind of crawl back from. Geist is kind of positioned himself very well to end up in a nice spot. We're gonna tribute up for a Thunder Dragon, and Thunder Dragon is just gonna start to attack in for 1600. He understands Alejandro's position is pretty jammed up. You got a lot of unusable cards in your hand, basically two TDs, Genzo, Book of Moon, and you're just kicking it. Chase says, I think it's time for Alejandro to call it a night and watch some replays and back to the drawing board. Yeah, just come up with a better attack, because it feels like the approach might not be working. It might be time to call it a night. Yeah, it might be to step back, especially if you go down this match going down 4-0. Not saying like it's done. Not saying it's over. Anything can happen. This is GOAT format. You went down 4-0 one day, you can be 0-4 the next day, kind of thing. But I think you got to starting to piece together some. Try to use these replays. Take the night to figure out what Geist D's ratios are, and then come up with a better scheme to maybe break it down in the future. But Genzo is on the field, so you were able to think on book. And now Genzo's down, so you did stick to Genzo. You were able to land Genzo, which is pretty cool. That's something. But there's 19 Book of Moons, freaking scapegoats down there. Good luck with that. As we got standby main, Genzo is a notorious snatch magnet. Let's see if he falls to his own freaking snatch steal. This dude loves working for the enemy, dude. He loves being snatch stolen. As we do have Delinquent Duo coming down in the main phase 1. We're going to rip Thunder Dragon. 3 cards left for Geist D. Chaos is imminent. No, it's not. Check that. There is no dark monster in this graveyard. I'm mistaken. Chaos is not imminent. As we go ahead and just set 1 Mon on the field in defense position. Second Nobleman off the top would be great for you if you are in fact Alejandro and you don't have it. You do have Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi can reset Genzo. Think here on Tsukiyomi summon. Set Genzo. Dang, what are we thinking about here? Probably trying to, if you want to rip some traps or not. Yeah, putting that Genzo face down is always dangerous territory. You got to really be careful when you're Tsukiyomi and Genzo, and yeah, just like that, you're going to be able to Regeki break the Genzo. And then Tsukiyomi will be able to attack into the set. You need this not to be a dark monster, and it is. So now dark is online. And now we will think here. Alejandro's getting the pieces together, trying to see what his options could be. You have to preserve these scapegoats and not die to an immediate chaos play. You're in a very vulnerable position. As you got the Tsukiyomi is going to be added from deck to hand. Call Alejandro, we're bringing him back. Our boy is back. The boy is back. Jinzo smacking on in for 24. Let's see if some scapegoats come down again. The boy is back. And Geist will just eat the 24. So you're starting to piece together some plays. You got some Jinzo on the field. You got Serpent back in hand, but freaking Chaos. Now Chaos is probably coming. You got 14 cards left in the deck, and there he is. He finally succumbs to his wounds and fulfills the prophecy of being snatched stolen. We're going to think about it here. Jinzo fulfills the prophecy and gets snatched stolen promptly, as he often does. But Tsukiyomi will go ahead and take over the Jinzo, set him down to face down defense position, add the snatch deal to the graveyard, and bounce itself back to the hand. 2 scapegoat tokens left, 2 cards in hand. Jinzo on the field in defense position. We got the tribal one, which is down. This attack, will it go through? And thinking on summon. Thinking on the summon, and we'll let it go through. So Try will be able to clean up the Jinzo. Big Chill says you're playing Chaos Turbo list with Demok Jinzo for 1K, let alone against one of the best control players in the format. Nothing surprising is happening here. He has got it's like a Chaos control mirror. And I'm not trying to big up nobody. Again, this is Go format. Anything can happen. Anybody can beat anybody. But I would never willingly play against Geist D in a control mirror at all, let alone for $2,000. You lost your damn mind. You're insane. It won't happen. It won't happen. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. It's not going to happen. No, I'm not going to do that. It seems like a waste of my time. Like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not about to do that. As we got Tsukiyomi here. Tsukiyomi, and we're going to just TT splash, blow up the entire position there. Yeah, Breaker hitting that scapegoat. Yeah, it's just, it's little things. If you're playing against this red corner player, you better come correct, and you better be playing perfect, dude. Your deck better be good, and you better not have the opportunity to brick. Your cards better be live as hell. Okay, your cards better be live AF, and you better be ready. You can't be showing up. You got to be locked in and laser focused, dude, because he will beat you. I've seen this dude do some magical stuff, man. He's not a slouch. He's not some geek off the street. As we got a Setmon on the field in defense position. As Vivaldo just scoops it up 4-0. And we're just going to get out of there. Man, oh man. Whew. Holy moly, donut shop. I thought variance alone would you. I did not think that. I didn't think that. It would be as one-sided as it was. I know Geist is a strong player. If I had to, I don't know much about Alejandro. I heard he's got some really good dueling credentials, but I thought variance alone would put this thing at maybe a 3-1, a 2-2. But this thing is at a 4-0 right now, and it's not looking great. But Alejandro still has time. We want to fire it up. We're going to take a break. We're going to re-engage tomorrow to do more matches in the series. So that's where we're going to end it right there. So right now the series is knotted up 4-0 for Geist D. It's a Chaos Control mirror. Decks are locked. You cannot change. So if you want to continue to watch this, please continue to lock in. Hopefully, I want to be a little bit more balanced. I like a little fair and balanced. But if it's going to be one-sided, we're going to 11-0. If you can go 11-0, I think that's impressive. If you can 11-0 anybody with whatever deck, that's impressive. But I think that it's beneficial for Alejandro to call it here, go back, analyze the film, try to piece the deck together, and come up with a better plan to take down Geist D. And I think he can kind of re-tip the scales. But that's it. I think that's what. So we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll do it again. for part 2 of the series, Duelist Showcase, Alejandro versus Geist D. Get into the comment section, share the stream, like the stream on your way in and out. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's been great. You know what I'm saying? We're back. We're back. GOAT format is back. I hope to see you all around. We're going to be back tomorrow. If you guys are interested, come back and kick it again tomorrow, probably around the same time. I'll find out the time from the duelist, and then I'll put that up on here on the stream, and we're going to do it just like that. All right. Only a fool would challenge guys to. Oh, I don't know who the hell would do that. I don't. To each their own. To each their own. But all right. Until next time. Till tomorrow. I'm JDZ. I play Ghosts. Peace.